Buenas tardes, peeps. What's going on? Victor, what's going on, Vic?
Hey, man, what's up?
Short but sweet.
Yeah.
No long intro.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's because I came in as the admin, but the StreamYard looks different again.
Yeah, they keep changing it. They keep changing it for sure.
Like now, this time I don't need my laptop because I could see all the comments and still see the screen, whereas last time I couldn't. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I noticed it when I was setting it up. I was like, this is a little different. Wait, shout out to the Indian community. Namaste to all my Indian supporters. Shout out to the Philippine community on this beautiful Sunday. Carrie T, I saw Carrie T in here. Queen. Ayush Zone, I want to say. I don't know how to mention that name. Ayush Zone. Shout out to you. Very, very good people.
I can't keep up, Carrie. I can't keep up with StreamYard. I can't keep up with YouTube. I can't keep up with nothing these days, man.
Yeah. Well, we're old. We're not supposed to. We're old. Shout out to Justice too. Listen. How many people knew Bobby Ramos? Remember Bobby? What's going on, Paul? You remember Bobby, Vic?
No.
You don't remember Bobby? Well, Bobby passed away. I just put it on my community page very last minute. Bobby used to be a great. I met him in a few places. He's part of this community at one time. So shout out to him. I think
Bobby Ramos.
Yes, Bobby Ramos. I think he was Latino. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just wants to, but rest in peace. Hey, I'm gonna see Paul wants to
Paul says he knows him, so I must. Yeah, let's have Paul come up. I must know. Do I know him by a different name?
Yes, you know Bobby. You don't know him. You know him, but you know him as far as you've seen him in chat and stuff.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to Pot Fry.
I know Pot Fry. I know Pot Fry.
Yeah, shout out to Pot Fry. I see him on his bike all the time, riding around LA. I love watching him do that. I don't think he's in the chat.
He's in Sacramento, bro. He's not in LA.
Oh well,
Sac, yeah.
Close enough, right? same difference.
Yeah, you don't want to say that out here, man.
Oh, really? It's a thing with that?
California is kind of weird like that, man. Everybody, like, I know other places think California is just California, but I mean, if you're from, even down like certain like cities like LA, like you don't want to say somebody's just like. You don't want to just say like somebody's from LA because they might be from Long Beach. They might be from the Valley. There's a lot of rivalry amongst cities. Man, I used to hate Oakland, man, because I grew up in San Francisco. So I used to hate
Paul,
Oakland.
Give me a second. Oh, there you go. Okay, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, buddy? How you been, man?
I'm doing very well. I haven't been around as much. I'm working on a actual exciting project. Yeah. I've started doing an ebook.
Oh, good stuff. Yeah, I saw your last video.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw your last. I watch all your stuff. To tell you the truth.
Thank you.
When I can catch it. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've started writing an ebook, and it's about dark fantasy.
About fantasy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dark fantasy?
Yeah, dark fantasy. You know, like Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's good stuff. I love that stuff.
Oh, yeah. That kind of dark fantasy.
Yeah, that's
some other
not
ideas.
the one you're thinking of. Not the one you're thinking of. I'm using ChatGPT to help me. So so far I've been 2 or 3 days working on character arcs.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So I haven't even started it yet. But it's just the character arcs have been doing it.
How come I can't get that comment to show? How come I can't get that comment to show? I'm trying to put up a show. I'm trying to put up a comment that. What the heck is going on here?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Now it went up. Now it went up. I was trying to put up that comment from Podfried.
Okay.
I think mine's a little. Mine's lagging a little bit.
I got a guest. Hold up, give me a second. Shift, what's going on, Shift?
Hi.
Hey, sweetie. There you go. Break up the sausage fest. Yes.
That's right. I'm here to exactly, and I'm here for the dark fantasy stuff. Go on.
Yes. Yeah.
The fantasy you're thinking about.
Yeah, you gotta be real specific when you say dark, because dark can go either left or right. You see what I'm saying? So
I like it to go omnidirectional. You know what I'm saying? But whatever.
Hey, the rules are you can drop your link. Anybody chat, you drop your links. You don't need the mods to drop your link. You can drop your link if you want.
Okay, so the dark fantasy is Lord of the Rings style dark fantasy.
Okay.
Oh, and suddenly I'm so dry. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't
I understand.
That's a fish joke. It's a fish joke.
You don't.
There is a love interest. I've got to say,
she said, "I'm dry."
There's a bit for the women in this book. There is a love interest in it too. So
okay. All right. Potential swoon. All right. That's cool.
Potential to it, you know.
Yeah. Is there a little bit of a love story in there involved, or just fantasy, like Romeo and Juliet type thing?
No, not sort of, but sort of not.
Thank you, Carrie.
It's in a world. It's in a mirror. I've done the universe is a mirrored universe, like much of our own, but set in real life locations.
Carrie T's the best. Today I'm gonna take it kind of light today. We're gonna watch the videos, and we're gonna talk about whatever the videos are, whatever topic the video triggers you to talk about. We'll stop it and we'll talk about it. It's nothing about Mike, by the way. Just
are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I think we've had our fill of Mike's comments.
I know it's gonna take a while for people to get used to, but I want to do different things, and I'm gonna take the opportunity.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah,
I've called Angel like 6 times this week to remind him to not do any mics. So hopefully,
only 6 times.
Yeah, I do think that it's not a full channel unless you do one mic video.
Well, I do have one.
No, come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. Maybe Mike is Paul's dark fantasy, man. I don't know.
Let's just get it over with.
He is.
No.
Let's just get it over with. It's just one.
Oh, Mike.
Oh my God.
Just one.
I have to say he drives up shift like Sandy's flip flop.
I didn't see this. This is Kank Catharsis, some type of rap video. I'm not even sure. I should have actually listened to it first, but let's see.
This dude is done.
Oh no.
I'll fight you. I bring mad view. Yo, shut the fuck up. This guy came up. Who the hell are you, man? I don't even know who the hell you are. He comes up. He goes, I'm Sicilian, just like you. I said, no, you're. And he showed himself like, dude, no.
See? You start the mic stuff, and bam, Mr. B has arrived. Now look what you did.
I got my ways of luring people in.
I was like, stop doing this. You don't want to release the Mikey. Don't release the Mikey. You don't do it.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know what Mikey has been doing lately. I'm gonna leave him at peace. You know what I mean? For today, this is it. That's as far as Mikey stuff I'm gonna play. But I don't see him around. There's nothing to really report about Mikey. I think
we can't trust you. We can't trust you at all.
You can't trust me. I said I got one.
See what I deal with this guy?
Yeah.
This is bullshit. Somebody crash his channel. Somebody take it down.
No, don't say that.
Dude, I make people leave.
Shout out to K Catharsis, by the way. This is his video.
I'll fight you. There's a lot of psychology when it comes to trolling. There's a lot of psychology when it comes to coming.
No, there isn't.
People always talk about, oh, Mike's doing his circle troll again. You take them around, and you don't.
Around.
She's letting the girls hang out.
Not the dude could be listen. Mikey at one time. He could have been a comedian. He could have been.
Man.
For the most part.
What is wrong with you?
If it wasn't for the nasty stuff, he would be. He'd be funny. He's entertaining, but
the beast. Oh my word!
Okay.
I missed this. Somehow I missed this too. I haven't seen this.
Look at him.
Oh, dude, it was ridiculous. I broke the guy down. I had the guy flipping out. I completely broke him down. He came catharsis.
Hey, shout out to Tyler Klein, D Dirty, everybody's coming in. Mr. B, what's up?
On head on attack troll. If you saw me a few years ago, I was vicious. People are getting more and more scared of me.
Yo, gotta be shut up.
Fuck up.
Mikey.
Dude, I see it.
What a compilation.
I have
you had enough already. All right, I had enough.
Yeah. Let's move on to something else. Hey, before we move on to the videos, let's get back to the guy that passed away.
Okay.
Paul, how do you know him, and where would I know him from?
I know him from. To be honest with you, when I was at VV's, I met him there in the chat. So he came over. Then I seen him.
Sorry, if I do remember right, Bobby Ramos used to go into King Troll's chat a lot.
Yes, absolutely, and he used to go there a lot too, for sure.
Okay,
that's where I knew him from.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I know I've seen him in a number of places. I think he was Latino. I want to say that, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think he was a wanderer. I think he was a wanderer along channels. He would wander along, but he'd always say hello and everything.
Yeah, real cool guy, cool person. You know what I mean? As far as we know, we always saw our avatar, but it's like Vic always said, behind these avatars is real people. You know what I mean? There's real souls back there. So
peace to his family then.
Yeah. So rest in
peace, man.
Yeah. On this Sunday, you know what I mean? It's kind of tough, you know what I mean? But I hope it's it's one of those things, man. Last minute type thing. I wanted to do it. I'll do something really nice later. And I'll try to get more information about what happened and stuff for you guys, and I'll post it on my community page. So this is one of the videos. This is just one of the funny things that I found. I think somebody sent me this.
She said your butt is so big that it looks like it's fake. She said you had a fake ass. Tell her to bring me her husband right now. Bring you her husband.
That's a great answer, by the way. She said, "Bring me." She said, "Tell her to bring me her husband." All right, let's go on to this.
I think I've gone drier than. I think I've gone drier than shift.
Okay, hold on. Writing that one down. Bring me your husband. Okay, cool.
At some point, we're going to talk about stinky BBLs that have been going around. I don't know if you heard about these stinky BBLs. Women have to be careful. They're getting these BBLs from the wrong type of doctors, and the asses look nice, but they smell like trash. So, but we're not going to get into that right now.
Is continuing its increased immigration enforcement and deportation efforts.
We're going to talk about this just a little bit, and we're not going to get deep into this.
At the urging of Trump advisor Stephen Miller, and a new one could be coming here.
CBS News confirms that the Trump administration is preparing to send immigration enforcement and customs tactical teams to a handful of historically Democratic-led cities, including Philadelphia. CBS News Philadelphia's Dan Snyder joins us now with more. Dan.
What's up, Nova?
Hey, Nova.
Oh, good afternoon. Yes, according to CBS News, Philadelphia is one of 5 cities the Trump administration is planning to send these special response teams to. And of course, as you mentioned, this comes as the administration is ramping up its efforts on immigration
All right, let me start this. How bad is it? Then to all 4 of you guys, you don't have to answer. How bad is it in your city, Vic?
In my town, it's pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But I've seen some pretty wild things from San Francisco. In fact, I was watching a video earlier. I was going to send it to you, where they're trying to pull ICE is trying to get somebody into a van, and people are hanging on the van, and they're driving down the street with people hanging on the side of the ICE van.
Oh,
so it's pretty bad up there. Now I know they did have a I don't know, whatever you want to call them, a raid, a sweep, or whatever here in town. But I think it was pretty. It was more on the outskirts. We have a lot of farmland here, and so it was pretty low key here.
Yeah. How about you, Shift? How bad is it over there?
Wow. Are you really asking me this question?
You don't have to answer. We can move on from another subject.
I
This is a
plead the
tough one. How about Paul? How about, is it affecting any over there in your part of the town?
Yeah, we always worry about ICE, whether they're going to come and get us. You know, especially when I live in the UK, we don't really give a fucking monkeys if they came knocking our door. We'll deadbutt them. You know.
Wow, bringing the monkeys into it? That's fucked up, bro. All right, rage quit.
All right.
Let's get the monkeys.
She left. All right, let's go on to let's not talk about this, I guess. Let's go on to this BBL thing that I've been hearing. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, let's see.
You got a super chat at some point. I don't know if you realize that.
I thought I saw something, but I can't really tell. Let me see.
I don't know where it went now.
Oh, D Journey, thank you so much. Yes, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh,
you get a little dancing emoji or little dancing thing. I gotta get it together. All right, thank you. Thank you, but do not listen. You're gonna get hit if you jam up the chat. You see what I'm saying? You can't. Don't post comments back to back because it kind of interferes. All right, and I appreciate the comments, but do not spam the chat. All right, guys, because you'll get hit. All right, and it's only a timeout. You're not getting So anyway, let's go.
Damn
it! All right.
Just because I wasn't afraid to get on here and say my BBL smelled like dumpster juice, and y'all are.
Now, can you imagine going online and saying, I got a BBL and it smells like dump?
Hold on, I've got to really ask. I don't know what the fuck the BBL is. Can somebody
explain?
Okay,
all right. So the big thing now for the last, I want to say about the last 3 years, but now, especially this year, for some reason, starting with maybe Cardi B, that set the tone. They're getting these Brazilian butt lifts. So
okay, yep. I know what you're on about.
And the thing is that they're going to doctors that are not reputable, maybe just to get it cheaper. And when you get it cheaper, you're gonna pay. Listen, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't think that you should bargain hunt. You should go and do it. Get the best doctors ever. Do not pinch pennies when it comes to this shit, because you'll wind up with one of these.
Make me the villain.
Hey, Prairie.
Her BBL smelled like dumpster juice? Does the BBL really stink? I have made 2 videos about the BBL smell, and in these videos, people hypothesize about why a BBL might smell afterwards. BBL stands
Shout out to Dr. Young.
For Brazilian butt lift, and this is an operation where you liposuction fat from one part of the body and inject
you got here just in time, Ken. Just in
time. A lot of people are spreading on social media that if you get this operation, your bottom will smell really bad afterwards. Well, this is the story of one influencer where that actually happened to her.
I was telling y'all how my sit down ear was stinking real bad, and it got to the point to where I had to carry around a bottle of air
shout out to Ken Comparison.
freshener or a bottle of perfume, because when I would use public restrooms, it would stink so bad and the smell would linger.
Now, you knowing that the women, now this is not new. This is something that's scientifically proven. In most cases, the women are not used to having a big ass, so they're not washing properly in a lot of the cases. You know what I mean? So maybe when they have small butts, it's carrying over the bad habits. So now your butt is bigger, so you need to, keep it cleaner, especially those wounds, and that's what's smelling like dumpster juice.
So she
they're not a fan of
underwent
Cermix a lot
a
then.
BBL surgery and noticed afterwards that her sit-down air smelled really, really bad.
I mean, Cardi B is one of the, she's pretty famous rapper. I think her boyfriend just left her, okay, because they say, it's highly weird, so you never know. According to them, it's because her butt smell like dumpster juice.
There are a lot of reasons why this could happen, and so let's get a little more into her story and figure out why it happened to her.
When I say that BBL really ruined my life, I even lost my boyfriend behind it. He was telling me the whole time, like, you're stinking real bad down there, and I can't.
Now, let me. I did a little bit. I dug a little deeper. Pause. So what happens is when that gets affected, the punani gets infected too. You know what I mean? So that smell goes from the back to the front and back. I know it's nasty stuff. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I'm just spreading awareness, so to speak. It's kind of weird to me that these women are still getting BBLs, knowing that the chances are you may lose your husband. You may be walking around with a bottle of perfume spraying your ass all day. You know what I mean?
Can I just say, Angel, this is not the chat I signed up for.
Yeah, I never thought I'd miss Mike so much.
All right, we'll move on.
What's caused? Hold on, but in all seriousness, though, I don't understand what's causing the smell issue.
Okay, so when they do these BBLs, there is fat. They're transferring fat from one place of your body to another. Some of that fat doesn't it dies off. You know what I mean? And it rejects the fat, and that's when the smell comes from. You know what I mean? So it's worse than you think. Imagine this dead fat.
Wow.
So I'm gonna play a little bit more. I don't want to gross people out too much. But
also, what makes it smell is that it can leak.
Yeah.
And the smell from the leaking liquid will give off a stench too.
Yeah. Now, on the other side, there's women that's had it, and I've heard their stories that they say that yes, it does, but all you have to do is really keep it clean. Wash 3-4 times a day until it really, really heals. And once it heals, the smell is supposed to. Now, if you don't take care of it, like any wound, it's gonna smell. You know what I mean? So, is it really worth it? That's my question. I know people want to improve their bodies to look better, but is it really worth it at the end of the day?
Well, you put me off sausages, mate. Thank you.
I'm in denial, like, no, you're hating, you're mad, I got a BBL. It was the truth. It got to the point to where I would be washing my laundry. It would still smell like that rat eating flesh.
Wow. Okay, let's leave. All right, let's watch what the doctor says, and then we'll move on.
There's definitely something wrong if you do your laundry and afterwards it smells like rotten flesh. Now, I'm a plastic surgeon. I've been in the medical field for over 25 years. And I'll tell you, the thing that smells the absolute worst in the entire world is rotting, infected.
All right. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty bad. When you're washing your clothes and it still smells. All right.
Like rotting.
This is a channel I found called Bin Watch. This is pretty fun. I try to find some different type stuff. And I ran into this one.
Are you thinking about buying a franchise business? Don't.
Hello, everyone. Do we really know what makes a good protest? Newsflash, these bystanders, along with some cops and security, will say we don't. So let's find out why. Can the average bystander handle the bridal carry? I think so, if they're mad enough.
Listen, I give it. Listen. I'm not against protesting. I'm really not. You know, I'm for protesting. But it's kind of ridiculous sometimes the way blocking traffic. There's so many ways you could protest, but it gets annoying. You know what I mean? There's a wrong way to do it, like everything else in life.
I know what these guys are protesting.
I don't really know either, but
okay. So no, I know what these guys are protesting. They're famous in Europe and Britain. These guys are
it's gotta be
protesting
something.
Stop oil. They're protesting about stopping oil production.
Yeah. Well, the
worst things about these protesters, I mean, they've done this in England and all over Britain, in fact. But these guys were protesting on the street. They're blocking up the roads, and they blocked emergency services vehicle.
See, that's
and
not good.
One of them was an ambulance, and one of them was carrying a person who needed urgent
medical
care, and they died in the ambulance.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? I'm all for protesting, but when you're causing those type of issues that people are actually passing away because you want to protest oil or electric cars or whatever,
they've even went into art galleries and tried to destroy famous works of art like the Mona Lisa and the sunflowers. Van Gogh's sunflowers.
Oh, that's these guys here. That's these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
They're now getting. I mean, the protest thing used to be okay. They're allowed to protest, but now they're getting sent to prison in Britain, especially.
I think if you don't protest right, you'll do the right way. You're causing more damage than good. I think you belong in prison. Hey, shout out to Nightwolf. I haven't seen Nightwolf in a while.
It's drivers versus Just Stop Oil once again. But this lot is a bit tenacious, so reinforcements had to be called. Years to get into uni, seconds to get kicked out.
All right, Kane. Be cool, man.
All right, Kane. Take care, man. As we know, this country was built, especially the college students. I've always protested. We're taking it back to the fucking 50s, probably, right, Vic? So, but now
started in Berkeley, and then New York and New York University and all that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think they're taking it way too far. Obviously, the times have changed, and now they're using this type of stuff, these tactics. Shout out to Taron Tambambalat.
They attempted to dump some dirt in front of the ASPCA headquarters during the middle of winter.
What the heck?
I don't see nothing wrong with that one.
What the heck?
We all need to listen to him.
Imposing their will on others. This is not how it should be. Where's the police? What are we paying our taxes for? You know, have our lives inconvenienced by these idiots. This is wrong.
I would have drove a tank and ran them over.
I mean, to sit there knowing that a bus might ride over your chest or your freaking legs. I don't know. How bad do you? You really got to be invested in oil, whatever you're protesting to
this is stop
put
oil.
yourself at risk. It's like, come on, is it really
pretty passionate, I guess.
Yeah,
I would have used the tank to get them off the roads.
Yeah, listen, I don't knock the passion. You know, I love people with passion for anything in life. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think this is you can take this energy and do something better with it.
Yeah, and you're forgetting this protest. That says Holborn. This is in the middle of London.
Yeah, really busy.
So once you back up the roads in London, you back up miles of traffic.
Yeah. I mean, when they do it to the bridges here, obviously, I think if you do it to the bridges here, it's a federal crime. I could be wrong. I heard
it's
somewhere
a crime. It's a crime to stop traffic in England, but they just didn't care. But what they're doing is, like we just said before, blocking emergency services. getting through London is bad enough for anybody, even including ambulances and the police and fire vehicles. But to deliberately block up the roads and create traffic jams, that takes something else.
Yeah, for sure. It causes chaos.
Yeah.
Can you imagine KFC with only the herbs and spices? Yeah, neither can their employees.
What's happening now?
Customers are finally snapping.
The customers are snapping back. It's not even the people that own the stores or run the stores. The other customers are snapping. They're seeing people protesting in these stores, and the customers are going at them.
Not all of them like to be vegan. In my opinion,
that dude wants his beef. Let him have his beef.
What's this guy? Yeah, what the heck?
Do it amidst people who tackle for a profession.
Yeah, you don't do that to rugby players.
Oh no! Oh no! Whoa!
You see, come on, you're ruining a game. That makes no sense. You know.
Yeah, but Angel,
one thing has to do with another. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's doing that to rugby players. Rugby players.
Yeah,
these guys.
Well, rugby players can really take you out.
Oh man!
Yeah, they're built, mate. They're stacked.
Listen, rugby players are different. Okay, they wear no padding. Yeah, they make the football players here in the United States look like pussies. For sure.
I'll tell you a story about that after this is finished.
Home.
Oh, down. Here we go.
NBA security is so well trained, they can sniff activists out before they come.
Oh, I remember this one. This was pretty crazy. Watching this.
Good tackle. Good tackle. I guess he was reading it. Look at
that.
Yeah. Premeditated. Obviously, it was planned. I think they saw it coming.
Well, so the security knew who she was, so they had watched her come all the way down and were ready to get
at
her.
an all-time high.
Yeah, I mean, they saw the cameras ready.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think they made it too obvious.
They knew who she was. That's why they knew.
Stop oil.
Yeah. Yes, like these guys, they know who they are. Like they knew who that lady was. I'd seen a story on that. So the security, they were ready to get her.
Yeah, look at these two characters in the middle of a busy airport. You know, just stop.
Now they're at the airport.
That's the second busiest in the UK.
People are just walking over.
Just walking over. Whoa, what's this guy
Some
doing?
see it as a
what are you doing?
Others, a traffic obstruction.
Dude, what the hell am I watching?
Wait, what's going on with this guy?
He's built himself a pyramid.
He's just hanging out.
Yeah. It looks like Poland.
Yeah, that was more annoying than anything. Not much of a protest there for sure. You know, I guess the rig and everything costs more than anything else. All that for nothing.
Yeah, they don't mess around in Poland or Eastern Europe.
Gotta fit in some band practice whenever we can, huh? Here's the moment ball girls and boys had to pick up more than just tennis balls at Wimbledon.
Oh no! Oh no!
What's this guy doing?
He's too damn old to be doing this shit. Oh my god! Commercial.
Okay, that's World of Warships.
By the way, Long Island Audie got assaulted, but I wouldn't dare share none of his stuff. Did you know Long Island Audie got assaulted? He went to a cop's house to protest, and he got assaulted.
Went to a cop's house?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he went to a cop's house, knocked on the door, okay? which he's allowed to, he says, you know, because he's freedom of press and all that. And the cops spit in his face, and he wound up locked up, and his cameraman got locked up.
Well, no wonder you don't go around somebody's house, do you?
Well, it's not the smartest thing to do, you know. If you go to a cop's, you know, house, come on, I think he pretty much asked you for it. But all right, let's try another one. This time I'm wrong. This is England too.
Hello, everyone. If I had a penny for every road rage incident, I wouldn't have to worry about gas or parking fees ever again.
Let me tell you something. I had a problem with road rage at one time, and you know, maybe 20 years ago. I was really impatient. I had a short temper when it comes to slow drivers, just bad drivers, not putting the blinkers on. Obviously, I you know, it's a long time ago, but I had a bad case of the road rage.
I don't think anyone's handing out any pennies. But here's an amazing selection of road ragers getting what they deserve instead. If they ever couple an IQ test with the license exams, our roads would be empty.
Ow! It's nothing worse than a brake check. A bad brake check, by the way. Hey, KT says, what's going on, KT?
The idea here is, why hang on to a part of the car that you don't use?
Oh! Did you see what he did?
He like ripped off his mirror. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he punched his shit out the mirror. Yeah.
This has that father scolding the kids type of energy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's not smart. That's not really fucking smart, bro. That's not even here. That's in. That cop car's from somewhere else.
Have you seen Russian road
we
rage?
all love a good plot twist.
Oh my God! Call the police! Oh my God! He is the police!
At least in Idaho, they understand when to call it a day.
Done? Yeah, are you done? Yeah, I'm done.
That's how they do it in Idaho. Potatoes keep people calm.
Angel, have you seen the Russian
There's
road
a saying
rage?
in their country, he who loses...
Russian road rage, you said?
Yeah. There's one video of a...
It's got to be...
It's supposedly a guy in Russia.
Yeah.
Getting road rage about this white car that pulled along beside him. So he brake checked it, got out of his car, acting all hard, and it was only the Russian mafia he brake checked.
Oh yeah. See, that's the thing, man. I tell my kids all the time, be careful on those roads who you make mad, because you never know, you run into a fucking you know, a maniac, because you know there are people that are crazy.
He just got into his car and just drove away. Like, oh, what the fuck have I done?
Wow. Yeah, it happens, man.
This is temper is he who gets teary-eyed first.
He got pepper sprayed. All right, enough road rage. Let's move on. I got a ton of stuff to go through. I don't want to get. All right, this is one of my.
So I had a pedestrian rage the other day, man. I'll tell you guys what happened.
Oh, you were telling me about it. Yeah. Go ahead. Tell the story.
This is cool. I don't know if I told you this, man. I don't know, man. So you're not ready. Maybe I did. I don't know, man. My boys and I picked them up. I guess this was when school was still going on, and we're driving, and there's this area by our community center, and then on the other side of it is where the homeless encampment is, the courthouse, and the police station. They keep all those things in one area, so it's very convenient to just rotate them through. But anyway, so I see this guy walking, and there's like a little area where like there's like we can walk, but there's stoplights, right? And this guy's just got his head down, and he's just walking through. So I watch one car just barely miss him. I see another car, and he just keeps walking. Obviously, you know, he's not paying attention, and he's, you know, got some things going on. So I yelled out to him, and I was like, "Hey, man, you got to watch where you're going." And he turned around, and he fucking threw I don't know if it was a soda can or what the hell it was, and hit the window of my van.
Oh shit!
Now, obviously, he was out of his loot, man, and Yeah, it was fucking crazy, man. My boys were like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And so I just kept moving along. Obviously, he has got some mental and drug issues and things going on, but I wasn't trying to like really fuck with him. I was just trying to wake him up because he was walking just right through the intersection without even looking, man.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I learned if I got to defend myself, I will. But if somebody's just screaming at me, I'm just gonna keep it moving. For real.
He fucking just hucked that thing. Man. Luckily, it didn't bust. It didn't break the window or anything. Then it would have been a different story. But so it was a good lesson to my boys. I was like, man, see, that's why you gotta, you just gotta watch out, man. Obviously, that guy wasn't in his right mind, and
you gotta be careful. You don't ever know, man.
Just like freaked out.
Yeah, KT says my dad and her best friend instigated a road rage incident, and the two people in the other car were professional fighters. LOL. My dad and his best friend got their asses whooped. At least she's honest. She's honest.
That's funny.
That's funny. Shout out to KT for sharing that story.
My best mate's partner at his times, dad, was like a 7-foot-tall gypsy. And he had a road rage with somebody, and they tried to, and they done something to him, so he just got out of his car. They obviously had words together. The person wound up his window. He was that angry, he just punched the window straight through.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, when I tell you I was a road rager, I was one of those people that would actually stop at a light and confront you. Get out my car type shit. Yes, I was. Yeah, really bad stuff. I mean, I'm glad I never hurt anybody, and nobody really hurt me. So at the end of the day, I'm glad I got over that. But
I actually met this bloke, Angel, and my head had to look up. It was that tall and that big. It was like the sun blotting out.
Yeah.
Which head?
I imagine.
Which head?
This was called Savage Karma. Just watch a little bit of this.
Welcome back, Truth Seekers. Today's chaos kicks off with Karens pushing limits. Sure, they'd walk away clean, but karma's awake, and the tables are turning fast. Keep watching. This one's ready to blow.
World star.
At a fast food restaurant, an angry Karen screamed at the manager and later slapped the woman when things didn't go her way.
Jesus.
I'll call the cops on you then. I swear to God, you stupid cunt.
All right. Let me help Carrie T out. She's shout out to Carrie T. Thank you so much. To the Philippine community, I love you guys. To the Indian community, one comment at a time. If you understand what I'm saying. So don't do comment, because other people want to comment. It's called spamming. Maybe they don't quite understand that. I appreciate the support. I really do. I go to you guys' channels all the time, and I really, really, really care about you guys. And obviously, I'm really grateful for your support. But in my chat, you got to do one comment at a time, or somebody will time you out, okay? Try to understand that, all right? You're more than welcome to be here, but just one comment at a time. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Shout out to Cantica. What's up, Cantica?
Jimbro thought he could take on a police officer, but he just overestimated himself.
There you go. Tase.
I feel really bad for the people that work in McDonald's and what did you call them? Service? What is it? Food
the service industry.
Yeah, I mean they get the worst of it, man. They get things thrown at them. People want to fight them because they don't got somebody forgot their cheese in their freaking cheeseburger or whatever.
These McDonald's employees just got pepper sprayed by an angry customer upset about her cold fries.
Oh, well.
She wants out. This mother says she's ready to leave it all behind, including her own child.
no more. I'm sorry. What? You don't be here. You don't be here taking care of her. You don't be going through all the stressful stuff that I be going through. I want to go out. I want to go to the club. I want to travel. I want to be able to get up at 2 a.m. and go hang with my friends if I want to do it. You won't be nowhere to be found.
Oh, so she wants to stop being a mom because she wants freedom. Wow,
Yeah,
what a piece of work.
I'm working.
Basically,
Yeah.
she wants to have sex, but she doesn't like what comes after sex.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
she has
she
a baby
should
now.
wrap it
Now
up.
you just can't say, well, today I've
Yeah.
decided I don't want to be a father or a mother. You know what I mean? It doesn't work that way.
Yes, exactly.
And you sound real selfish like that. Saying that. You sound
I'm
real
alone.
selfish.
You're supposed to be her father, and I'm alone.
I am her
24 hours
father,
a day.
and I am here
So
with
where
her.
do you be at? Because you might as well be an absent baby daddy, and I might as well put you on child support.
Oh my God.
To be honest.
Well, where the baby at right now?
With your mother.
With my
Wow.
mother.
Yeah, because you want to sit here and put
And she
the camera
told me
out
she was
there.
going to be here with you.
Why would she be here with me when I don't want her?
What do you-
I don't want to do this alone. You wanted this kid. You sat there on your knees, crying, begging, screaming out, saying that
I
you
was
want to
crying.
keep your kid.
Yes, I want to keep
I
her.
didn't want this kid.
But nobody put. I don't think anybody put a gun to her head and made her have the kid. You know what I mean?
Can we
Yeah.
not talk
Okay,
about
wait,
butts
2
again? I
years.
think I've had enough.
Yeah, I mean, she's obviously
Yeah,
lost her fucking mind.
You didn't get the joke there, did you, Angel?
Oh no, what did you say? I'm sorry, guys.
I
Say it
said,
again.
can we not talk about butts again?
Yeah, no more BPLs.
2 years and now you want to give it up?
That wasn't a great way to start the show, by the way. I should have said
It
that.
really wasn't, was it? It's straight
That was a
in.
bad move.
That was straight from the dive, from the high
I got
dive.
I got bad producers here, really bad producers, which is only me.
But you did. You did.
Okay, you said you were here.
Oh, all right, and I'm here. So why we
You're
doing
not
this?
here with me, but you're not here when it counts. You're not here when it counts. So I don't want her.
I-
You need to go pick her up from your mother's house, but she'll be at the fire station next week.
Wow.
If I,
Damn.
Can you stop?
Damn, since you'll be at the fire station, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, good.
If I was the dad, I would take that kid straight off of her. I'd give her the freedom
Yeah.
that she wanted, and I'd make sure that kid was loved, because it doesn't sound like the mother loves it.
Absolutely. No, she wants to be a single and ready to mingle, and she had a kid, and now all he has to do is just show this that clip to a judge, and they'll hand him a kid right over.
Yeah.
Just based on what she said. You know what I mean? All he has to do is take her to court. It'll happen real quick. Now he'll go another service where we're getting attacked.
I'm gonna guess though, without really knowing the guy, that he's probably not exactly a pillar of society either. But that's just
Probably, but
that's just an observation. But I don't know.
But
something better than that. Openly saying I don't want my child, man. That's kind of great. Although I got to admit, I did use the fire station threat against my boys a couple of times. When they were older, they weren't like little. When they got into their pre-teenage.
My dad used to say to me, he'd walk me down to the motorway and make me collect chassis numbers from the cars that go by. I never realised what he meant by that.
Oh, you trying to? I can't get it. It took me a second.
Yeah. It doesn't mean you was going to do it, does it?
No, of course not. Uh-oh. Blurred out. Imagine getting an assault charge and the judge is reading off the charges and you thinking, damn, all I wanted was some ketchup. All right, let's forward this a little bit.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space? Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view.
Oh, jeez.
Go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, but there was a good one from Britain. There was a guy arguing with bouncers in a pub in London, or a club. I can't remember what was going on. It was over a club, pub, or some type of concert. And he was having a go at the bouncers, and you're squaring up to the bouncer like he wants to fight them. The only problem is this bouncer was called Julian Francis. Julian Francis was the Commonwealth heavyweight champion and British champion of boxing. So he tried to square up to him, and Julian Francis just laid him out with one punch.
Yeah, and those are the best ones because did I start this over? Those are the best ones, the good karma, the ones that deserve it.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. You did it first, you got to get it back. I did it back.
Oh,
Hey,
I missed this one. All right, I think she was she got caught. She got caught with another dude.
Hey, bro, this person asked for the StreamYard link, man. I don't know if you know who that is or.
To get out that night. Then I had to pay another fine.
All right, let me see. Let me check out. What's that? Hey, Jen, what's going on? Why does Jen not have a wrench? Let me see.
Ooh.
Shout out to Jen. Yes, that's my friend Jen. She doesn't have a wrench. All right, let me give her a wrench. Shout out to Jen. Jen Vlogs.
I
don't know what you have.
Yeah, I'm looking at Happy Vlogs. Okay, so they're asking for a StreamYard link.
Hey Viz, what's going on, Viz? Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Happy Vlogs said please drop the StreamYard link.
Did she? Let me see. All right, I'll drop it if she wants. But
I just posted it. I don't know who that is, but if you know him.
Happy Vlogs is she's very cool. Indian community. Namaste. Let me drop the link. Shout out to Viz, man. Viz is in the audience. Good to see you, brother. He's on vacation, man. He put up a video of some beautiful waters and all types of vacation type stuff. So have fun, brother. Enjoy life. Awesome stuff. All right.
Just because I was sleeping in my car, I went to work. I go to work. I pay taxes. I go to work and I go to school. And I take care of my son every single day, bro. And I went to jail because you want to sit there and try to say that you felt like I was selling weed inside my car while I was asleep. So I'm just getting this on video so I could just post this on World Star. So like make this go viral. Officer Decker. Yeah. And ask.
Whoa.
What are we watching here?
Oh, she's stealing underwear, bro. She's stealing underwear.
You know what? I've seen the strangest things. Women stuff things into places that you would never imagine they could stuff things into.
Oh my god!
Look at her! Oh my god!
How many is she?
They're no good anymore, right? They're put somebody wore it. You got to throw that out. You can't put that back on the right.
Maybe she got that butt lift thing, man. Maybe she got that butt lift and she needs to wear multiple pairs of underwear.
Don't start about the bloody buttons again.
Planning to walk out.
Hey, I think that that vlog person was backstage for a second, Angel, but they're not there anymore.
Oh shit!
The person that asked for the link, they were back there, but now they're gone.
Oh, okay. All right, come back. Yeah, always me. What's going on? Always me. Happy Vlogs, come back.
I'm doing my best. Don't worry about it. I'm doing my best.
Hey Jeff, what's going on? Southwest Jeff is in the building.
Oh,
what's
God.
going on? Let me get him. Yeah, he's a good guy.
I haven't seen Southwest Jeff in forever, man. Holy smokes.
Right. Somebody's backstage. I can't really see who it is though.
Oh, here I'll look. Hang on. It says yes, Happy Vlogs.
All right, let me put a banner up real quick.
Yeah, just in case. But that's what it says.
It's kind of weird for somebody. Why can't I bring this down though? For some reason, I can't bring it down. I can't bring them up. Hold up. What's going on? I can't bring the course
I don't know.
Let me see.
I don't know what's happening.
Here. I think I just added them, bro.
All right. Hello. Hello?
Yeah, it says they're on stage.
Hello, Anjan bro. How are you? What are you doing? Thanks for joining in StreamYard. So I will very happy. So you will join.
Oh, what's going on? This is Yes Happy Vlogs, right?
Yes, I'm just happy. Okay, my thumbnail, my banner is not good.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks so much. You can join me in StreamYard. Thanks much.
Thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting my channel too. Yeah, I've known you for a while. I've followed your channel for a while, so it's nice. It's really nice to meet you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Really,
I also miss you.
I love your community. I'm always at your community, meeting people, really nice people. I absolutely love the cooking and all that good stuff. Yeah, good stuff.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Everyone, hello. What are you?
Yeah, but nice to meet you. Okay.
Okay, nice to meet you also, my friend.
All right. You want to stay up? You want to stay up here for a while?
Yes, I'm scared.
You scared? Is he scared?
I was just about to say I could go for some Indian food right now.
Oh no, it's great, bro.
I don't blame you. I'm scared these days too.
Angel bro.
I don't blame
Angel bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I just want some Indian food now.
Yeah. But well, you're more than welcome to stay up here if you want. I mean, you're not doing anything, but let me know if you want to say anything, okay? All right.
His girl was loyal, so he matched her energy.
Now this is bad. I listen. If you catch your wife cheating, would you film it and share it? I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I see a lot of people do that. Why further the embarrassment just to embarrass her? You know what I mean? You're the one that looks like a fool at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Hey, there she goes. How you doing?
I won't even say on your panel what I would do if I caught my wife cheating. It wouldn't be filming.
I can't imagine. Yeah, for sure.
I don't even want to say, man. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Somebody cammed up down there.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Awesome.
All right, let's take this person down because
welcome to the panel.
Welcome to the panel.
Yeah. Can we drop pride?
I'm gonna put you back in the chat, okay?
Except for Paul.
Angel, can we just drop pot fried for a second? He's pissing me off now. He's talking about Indian food.
Oh, I know. I love Indian food, bro. Listen, I can eat Indian food at least 3 times a week. That Philippine food, Spanish food, obviously, Puerto Rican food, one of my favorite. But all right. I'm gonna leave him back there. I think, yeah, because I just don't. I'm not really sure. It could be just anybody. But anyway, back to this. Would you? I wouldn't announce that my wife just. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't do it, man. It's like it's double the embarrassment. You know what I mean? It's bad enough that she already. You know, shit. All right.
Have you seen the wedding one, bro? Have you seen that one?
I seen plenty of those that
where the guy
get busted right at the wedding.
Okay, yeah, where the guy they're about to get married, and the guy says, "Hey, before we do this, I just want to show this video to show how much you mean to me and all this stuff." And then it's her, it's the bride to be in a situation like this, and they're showing it like on a screen at a wedding.
It's the worst. I think you're not near your roboting a little bit, Vic. Just a little.
Am I?
Yeah, just a little.
How about now? Am I okay?
Now you're better.
Hold on, I will be back. I'm going on mute for a second.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, Paul. Yeah.
Hold it down. Hold it down. As a matter of fact, once you do good.
Hi.
And she just lays there like a lump. Get up and get dressed, woman. What are you doing, though? You just got busted. Put your clothes on. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to drop down and come back up. I think something happened with my audio.
Okay.
I did it back. I did it back. What are you talking about?
Está
Here at the M salon asking for a refund because I got a terrible haircut. And this is a customer. My language. I'm a customer.
She's just embarrassed that she was being filmed while having a terrible haircut.
I'm not kidding me. I'm kidding you. Get out of here. Get out of this. Look at this.
Now this has been happening. I don't know if in your city this has been happening, but it makes some sense because iPhones, if anything, can be tracked. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they're taking here, but if you go, that smash and grab type stuff been going on in a lot of the cities.
Don't worry, he'll soon figure out that those are just demo phones that only work in the store.
Well, there you go. You know what I mean? Yeah, smart guy. He's about maybe 12, 13 years old at the most. He's not more than 13 years old doing this shit. Yeah, and he knows he's being filmed and everything, but he still continues on.
Mustang driving, Karen thought he could out-tough a man with a staff.
What?
Come on, man.
The dude has a staff. What the fuck? This is Lord of the Rings or something?
Yeah, what you do? Yeah, I'll kick. I didn't do anything, sir.
Then he did. Why are you trying to run into me?
I didn't do anything.
Then it's sorry. Get the out of my way. I'm waiting for that guy now.
All right, go ahead.
I'll put it on the internet.
He's gonna turn his car into a like a punch buggy.
Go hit his car. Go ahead.
I'm not hitting his car. I'm waiting for him to get out so I can kick his.
You hit my car.
You wish.
Why you calling me? I'm not gay.
You wish.
What the hell?
Mecha Break is now available with Google Play.
Eagles are the
Play
worst.
games on PC.
All right, I gotta get rid of these fucking commercials, man. All right, let's continue on.
Is my mic okay now?
Yeah, no, you sound fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Sound great.
Okay. Yeah, there was I had a connection issue. I had to
These
drop
two
out.
customers soon turned into a fight, with one of them getting KO'd on the ground.
Yeah, you're connected good now.
He ain't did nothing wrong. He right. He ain't did shit wrong. Sorry, I'm out here because I see you
Oh wow, that camera work is really bad. All right, let's see if we can change a little bit of let's change it up a little bit. I'm trying to find one that I had. Now I can't find it. All right, let's see what this is.
These are the best pet videos from the past 10 years.
Somebody said that they wanted pet videos. All right, this is it. I usually don't. I do the pet videos. I watch them on maybe Instagram and stuff. I don't really, into it. But this is for whoever asked me for pet videos. I think somebody actually sent me this.
The package up here.
This little guy let his intrusive thoughts win.
That bird, I knew he was going to fall in there. I knew he was going to fall in there, whatever that is. Yeah, I don't trust cats. I just don't trust cats.
I know.
Oh no.
Oh, what the hell?
No.
Ew. Oh, all right, I had enough of that. I don't know if that was the dog or that dude, but somebody farted. Okay, I got another funny video. All right, let's redo. So what's up, guys? Talk to me, guys. Are you still here?
Man, just kick it back. I actually shot over to Discord for a second to read some stuff. That was a mistake.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I stay away from those places.
Anyway,
I'm back.
anyway, I'm not gonna say anything about any of that. But so what's up, Paul? How you feeling these days, bro? How's the wrist?
My wrist. I'm high on drugs at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah. How is your wrist?
Yeah, it is. It is sore if I don't take the drugs.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Oh.
I'm on. I'm on codeine. What we call what you'd call codeine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm. You can ask Vic. I'm really, not afraid of pain medication, but very leery. Very. I'm really against pain medication, if anything. But I understand that people need it. But
yeah, and I take an ibuprofen gel too.
Yeah, but it's such a. Yeah.
Have you had it checked out yet, though? I mean, have you been back to the doctor? Okay.
I'm waiting for a hospital appointment.
Yeah.
Because our system works a bit different over here.
When I came to YouTube, one of the first channels I watched and I really admire was Chisel Adonis. I think I've played one or two of his videos before. His skills of making it could be just a regular video, but he's so talented and just the way he presents the videos, he's just amazing. So I'm gonna play one of his videos.
Wait a minute, what kind of elbow was that? The strike might have segregated his nostrils from you.
It's just the way he describes stuff.
All right, so wait a minute, what kind of elbow was that? The strike might have segregated his nostrils from each other. Look at his arms like windshield wipers on a snowed-in car. He's already at the St. Peter at the pearly gates. Look at him boxing out the other applicants to heaven. But he got put to sleep faster than Amazon Prime delivery. Hey, are you a fan of what?
Hey Jeff, let me invite Jeff. Damn, I'm so rude. Jeff's still in the chat. My bad, Jeff. Let me see if he wants to grab the link. Jeff is, you know who Jeff is, right? He catches the sick people, I should say. You know what I mean? But let's see if he comes up.
Keen Buckley? Me too. Damn. Mans must have just received the envelope from the IRS. I know an angry person with back taxes when I see one. Did this man just hit a somersault as his victory emote? Imagine waking up from your freshly fisted
okay, Jeff. No problem.
Slumber just to see your opposition celebrating within your vicinity. Look at the precision on the kick. Feetfinder.com. I never seen
that was a hell of a fucking kick, dog.
Wow.
Dude, he grabbed his foot, he spun around and hit him with the other foot.
Somebody turned their opponent into Jeffrey Dahmer himself. He put his feet and his fist in your mouth. Intro to Cannibalism 101. Kick that dude's ear off his head. His legs already started to cross like a swimsuit model on a centerfold. Then he proceeded to get assaulted on the ground. Had him touching more hands than jewelers who only specialize in engagement rings. Damn, there was a female commentator right there. He got beat in front of the hose. Your hair's wet. Let me fix that for you, pussy. Damn near kicked his head off his shoulders.
Let me fix that for you, pussy.
I'm laying there like a lawnmower in Antarctica. Absolutely useless. I think he was trying to check a kick, but clearly didn't pick the location. This evening,
dude, he just, and then the way he explains or he expresses it, it makes it even worse.
He just walked into that kick, didn't he?
Tranquilized mattress.
Oh,
Kanye West treatment. Beautiful morning. Father stretched his hands. Who knew there were Pokemon?
Mikey can take all these people, by the way. Mikey knows what is it? Just ask.
No, Mikey knows judo. He's a black belt.
Use double kick.
That's right, judo. Yeah, just ask him. He knows everything.
Oh, definitely.
He took 2 roundhouses to his temple of time. Lower extremities no longer function. Took him to late night bachata lessons, but he couldn't learn the steps in time. With the way the referee hit the ground, I would have thought he was going to finish him off. Mans received a 2-step.
Are you guys fans of boxing or kickboxing or UFC? You guys like that type of stuff?
I love boxing. I used to do. I tried to do K1 boxing, but the way my job was, I had to leave the job because they let me go. So I didn't do it. But my friend used to be a British champion at kickboxing, and I used to help him train. So boxing and things like that.
Yeah.
I like
MMA. Well, I've been watching UFC since they started back when they used to fight, like the Kem Shamrocks of the world. I don't know if you guys know who he is, and they used to fight, win the fight, go backstage, wait till they're trying to come back. It was almost a tournament. Now Dana White.
Yeah, what was the UFC? Tank Abbott? Remember Tank Abbott? Dude, that guy was a badass, dude.
I mean, you would have to fight at least 3 times in one night to win the championship. You know what I mean? So that was now it's really different. Dana White bought it off, and now it's a $1 billion business now. But I remember the humble beginnings, though.
Verification into the shadow realm. Got him laying there like a lobotomy patient in 1936.
I'm in danger.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Bruce Lee once said, "I fear not the man who practiced 10,000
this
kicks
guy's
once,
pretty
but
funny,
I fear
dude.
the man who's practiced one kick 10,000 times."
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I don't even have to watch the video. I can just walk away and just listen to him.
Hands hit him.
Yeah, it's funny.
Continuous roundhouse kicks to the
finish him.
Welcome punch. Oh Lord, look at his body. It's on vibrate, except that collect call from the afterlife. The right hand dropped his data connection down to 2G. And peep the assailant. This ain't his first rodeo. Mans is unapologetic, watching a man's soul leave his body. Son just walked off like he didn't just execute that man. He's gonna finish the job. Time for the annual one-man jump session.
Oh my God.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Don't lose your balance now. Man's getting his ass beat around the entire octagon.
No
Fight back, bro. Fight
It's
back.
that instinct. I guess some people have that instinct to fucking run when they get their ass beat. But he doesn't have the mind to maybe just go down in one fucking knee.
Yep.
And, probably the beating will stop.
Even
it's fight or flight, but if you're inside a cage, you can't go anywhere.
No, that's very
You
true.
can't be running. Running is the last thing you want to do in a cage. If you go down on a knee,
man.
Yeah, you can't run. They're going to just hit you more. You know what I mean? Especially if you're going backwards.
I'm laughing at the Bonnie Blue comment.
I guess the game plan was to step into the ring and endure whatever it was that his opponent was throwing at him.
It's my turn.
He connected on a right hand. I think he got the Zenkai boost. Peep the shift in momentum. He's on the offensive now. Don't run now. Go get your get back.
What's up, Shell Bell?
Mink, mink, more furries. Mink,
hey, Shell Bell.
mink.
Shell Bell's in the house. How you doing, Shell? Oh!
Damn! Here I was thinking this was going to be a comeback story.
That was a comeback. That guy was losing. That was a guy running. He just hit this fucking guy. Just laid him out. Great finish. All right, let me see if I find something else. How about a doorbell? Anybody want?
Have you ever seen the fight between, who Eddie Hall is?
I was just about to say when he fights the two YouTubers.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I was just about to add. I was about to lead in with, "Do you guys know who Eddie Hall is?" That's exactly what I was going to say. Go ahead, take it away, Paul. That was fucking crazy, dude. For those that don't know, Eddie Hall is the world's strongest man.
Yes, he was the first guy.
I would not recommend getting in a cage with him.
Yeah.
I imagine
this guy was the first guy in the world.
We got a little boobage. My bad. Go ahead. I just slipped that in.
I don't want to see that. No, I believe.
My bad. It slipped. It slipped.
So Eddie Hall was the first guy to deadlift 500.
Right. Yeah, 500 kilograms. It was like 1,100 pounds.
Yeah, he was the first guy in the world to do it. And these YouTubers challenged him to get to fight in the to MMA.
Yeah.
And they were circling him, they were punching him. He was getting angry because he's a big guy, and they were running away. Then one of them started to grab hold of his leg.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that. It sounds like I've seen that or something.
Well, they started fucking with him. They started fucking with him at the press conference.
Yeah.
You see that part, Paul? Where they took his drink. They took his drink at the press conference, and he was like, "Hey, I'll give that back." And I think they tried to push him or something, and dude, it was fucking crazy. Yeah, they were like they took his hat.
Yeah.
And you got imagine. I don't know. These two guys were. Like, I don't even know, man. 2 hand bananas, I guess. And
2 hand bananas.
Eddie Hall, and Eddie Hall is the world's strongest man. So it was fucking great, dude. I just watched it recently, so I got it. It's somewhere in my thing, man. It's crazy, Paul. I was thinking about that exact video, man, when you said.
Yeah. He actually done a video with Kentucky Ballistics too. Did you see that one, Vic?
I did not. No.
No, you actually done a video of you know who Kentucky Ballistics is?
No,
I'm not sure.
He's the YouTuber that fires the guns, and one of the guns exploded on him, almost ending him. He had the 50 cal, and the 50 cal exploded on him.
Thank you, my bird farm. Thank you for stopping by.
Was he the guy is he the guy that tries to see what caliber bullets certain things can stand? Is that guy or no?
Yeah, he's one of the guys that does it. But he had the 50.
Like he'll shoot like. Okay.
Yeah, he was shooting a 50 cal one day, his own 50 cal, and the 50 cal exploded on him and almost ended his life.
Wow. And he was fucking with Eddie Hall?
And he done a video with Eddie Hall firing the world's biggest caliber gun.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Oh, it's actually pretty good. You should go and see.
And see him. I'll check it out. Eddie Hall's pretty cool, man. I watch a lot of his his like training videos. That's how I came across this thing, because obviously I'm not lifting what he's lifting, but just to see kind of what his what his regimens and stuff are. And then that thing popped up.
You guys can't find that video? Send me the link or something of him fighting the two YouTubers.
Yeah, I can find that for you, mate.
All right, yeah, I'll play it if anything. I'm gonna play some of this.
It's funny, dude.
I was on the fence with this video. This is Philadelphia at its worst. I'm not gonna play it all because it's pretty sad. You know what I mean? It's today's Sunday. I didn't want to play anything sad, but at least a little bit so you guys know how bad it is. And I have one of LA that Vic sent me from Skid Row.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's play a little bit. This guy's name is something Shirley, Nick Shirley. He's a great reporter, on scene reporter. He goes around the world, I say, and he goes through the riots, reports on almost everything. So shout out to Nick Shirley. I'll drop his link.
To educate and inform people just like you watching this video about the current state and current issue that's happening here in America currently.
Thank you.
The fentanyl crisis. And each person being interviewed in this video consented to being filmed, and I made sure each person was alive and taken care of after I left the scene where I was filming at. Please stay away from drugs, and may we all pray for Kensington, Philadelphia.
It burned down to the bone, so it's been numb ever since, you know?
You'll see a familiar face, and at any given moment, you might not see that person again.
This is a choice for you to be doing this every day.
It's a choice. I mean, I can choose to get picked up right now and go to rehab.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
If you're watching this, whoever, do not come down here because it makes you worse, not better.
I'm in Kensington, Philadelphia right now, and right behind me, right here, we have someone that is overdosing on Tranq. It is a new drug that has been spreading across America. They're mixing this new drug called Tranq with fentanyl.
It's right, exactly like he said. It's fentanyl with horse tranquilizer pretty much in it. The one of the effects is that the people have these wounds. It creates these wounds, and they almost look like zombies. I don't like to call them zombies because I think they're not dead or anything. I think that's a bad way of describing them, but it's pretty bad.
Has caused a lot of chaos here in Philadelphia and across America. And this avenue right here called Kensington Avenue is known as the land of zombies.
Okay, Ayush Zone, thank you so much for stopping by, Ayush.
Zombies, because like this guy right behind me, people are overdosing and it's putting them in a zombie-like state where they lose complete control of their body in a slumping motion. To grasp the gravity of this issue, while you are watching this video, 4 people across America die from drug overdose. Kensington
Angel
is known as the city of zombies due to the devastating effects.
Yeah.
When this stuff first hit the rehabs and in the detox. Well, when it hit the detoxes out here, which wasn't that long ago, like they didn't even know what to do because they didn't know what it was. And the people that were coming in were like so out, they couldn't even tell them what they took. So they were trying to treat them for fentanyl. But as we find out a little later in this video, the Narcan and that stuff doesn't work on this. And,
it doesn't work. There's no There's no
detoxes in the hospitals. They had no idea what was going on. They didn't even know what the fuck these people were on. So now they have a better understanding because but in the beginning it was pretty,
but there's still no treatment like dope addicts. They have the methadone and the pill addicts have the Suboxone or whatever. For this stuff, it's like there's nothing. It's like you got to go cold turkey or. I'm sorry, or even pass away. It's so fucking bad. You know what I mean? I just dropped my mic. So yeah, it's pretty bad.
Right now.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm ready to go home.
What drug are you taking right now?
You know,
is it Tranq?
Yeah.
Now, I was watching this and I was looking at this guy. I'm like, why is he hunched like that? He looks normal. He looks clean, shaven and all that. And one of the effects that the drug does, it makes you hunch like that. Isn't that weird, bro?
I knew
it makes you kind of bend over for some reason. Yeah.
When I lived in Scotland, I knew a story about a guy who overdosed on drugs, and he took such a bad trip that apparently he walks backwards now.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry about it. It's obviously you guys know that Don't Worry About It is from my city.
Mm.
He knows what I'm talking about. I mean, I don't even go by there. It's been a long time I don't go by there. Obviously, for the obvious reasons. I just watching people kind of just fade away. You know, some people you'll recognize. You know, especially if you're from here, and you know, but it's kind of tough.
People of the street zombies.
Look around. What do you see? You see people with arms that with exposed flesh. You see people that you walk by when you smell what you smell in the air is death. You know, so how can a person be mad? If anything, they should be mad at themselves. You know, for allowing them.
Oh, I see. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. The hunch is because they fall asleep standing.
Yeah.
They're all wheelchairs. Yeah, there's a 19-year-old or 21-year-old on a wheelchair in this every video, right, Vic?
Oh yeah, that
and I
comes
didn't-
up later. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand the hunchback, but now I get it now. Thank you. Don't worry about it. I didn't understand why they hunch like that, but yeah, they fall asleep standing.
Allow themselves to get like this.
The streets in Kensington are filled with needles. They are literally everywhere. Look at this drain. There are more than 20 needle caps in this one frame. And what drugs are taking over the streets here?
Heroin, crack, meth, usually just that stuff.
And we've been hearing a lot about Trank and Trank.
That's a famous little park. It's a very small little park. It's not a park. It's just like a little patch of grass.
And mixed with fentanyl.
Well, that's what I basically meant when I said heroin would be the trank.
And to understand the power of fentanyl, it is 100 times more powerful than morphine and 50 times more powerful than heroin. But from what I understood from the users here on the streets,
Now, my thing is, what evil genius decided to mix these two things? You know, it's bad enough. You know what I mean? Somebody came up with this fucking recipe of death, you know?
using heroin laced with fentanyl added with xylazine, creating triple the high. I do not share this information to promote the power of this drug, but rather to help you be more aware of the danger of this drug in hopes of it.
I have an opinion who came up with it, and it probably wouldn't be good for the channel.
I know what you're gonna say, and I have probably the same opinion too. But yeah, I mean, what
you know where I'm going.
Yeah, yeah. People always like, well, what do you do? I'm like, well, you know, people been asking that question for years. What do you do? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, there's never an answer. You know what I mean? People, you know, try everything under the sun, but you gotta want to. There's this lady here that says she lives in a nice part of Philadelphia, but she comes down here just to get high. You know what I mean? So that says a lot. It's just not the people here. People come from all over Philadelphia to get high in Kensington.
To get off the drugs.
You know what?
Well, actually, to speak.
Now that Don't Worry About It says that, I read that as well because I started doing some research on this stuff because we were talking about it in my class.
Really?
And I did some research. Yeah, I did some research on it. I believe that's right.
Wow.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Happy anniversary to Happy Blogs. Please support. Yeah, absolutely. Happy no problem.
I've got a
They're
question
backstage again, just to let you know, bro. I don't know if you want to bring them up or not.
Did they mix the drug to make it?
Yeah, go ahead.
What?
Did they mix the drug to make it cheaper so more people could buy it and more people get hooked on it?
Well, they say with $5 now, you can get it. It doesn't take much, and yeah, and but to see the problem is that there's a chance you're gonna end your life. I can't even say that.
Yeah, I understand. I understand the dangers of any drug.
They rather go, to risk their lives to go through the withdrawals.
Yeah,
it's that bad.
But that's the same with
the more addicting that they make the product, the more profit that there's going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's basically that's basically what's going on, and then it brings so fentanyl. I mean, I'm not sure about the addictive nature of this stuff, but fentanyl is incredibly addictive. So if you add it into something else, you then make that more addictive. Like, let's say you're buying Xanax, right, Paul, like off the street, right?
Yeah,
and you get some Xanax from a guy, and then, man, that was a great high. Well, what they're doing is they're putting the fentanyl in there, and so now you're more addicted. You're going to keep going back to that guy because you want that Xanax, and you don't even know the fentanyl's in there.
I understand all of that.
Yeah.
Like I said,
That's the fear.
I have lived in Glasgow at the time of time when there was a massive drugs influence in Glasgow. I understand all that. What I'm saying is,
the biggest fear.
Are they mixing it?
Well,
So
that's what I'm going to say.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Are they mixing it?
Yeah.
So it makes it more cheaper for people to, but more if it's cheaper, more people will buy it, wouldn't they?
Right.
Well,
right.
yeah, right. You're right. But see, the biggest problem is lacing. You see what I'm saying? If you go buy a bag of weed, it may be laced with that for some fucking reason. You go buy a Xanax on the street, you without knowing, it may be laced with anything can be laced with that shit, and it'll take you out. You know what I mean? Obviously, because you don't know it's in there, but yeah.
But obviously, they want cheaper product. But if there's a cheaper product, more people will buy the product, and more people get hooked.
Yeah,
it's a lot cheaper to get high now than say 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah, that is very true. That I do remember that. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it was one of the largest suppliers in the world. Again, that was to do with the production of poppies.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Afghan used to supply a lot of influence came from Afghan, and a lot of influence came from the South Americas too.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I learn something new all the time. All right, let's go.
On that subject,
what happened here?
It was pretty good, the help for the clean needles and everything like that. But just recently, like in the past week, unfortunately, the place that does the most help, I think, Prevention Point, about 2-minute walk from here, they give out clean syringes and food and socks and rehabs and whatever you could possibly need if you're out here on the street or so forth.
So does it help when the city gives you guys the free needles, or does it make you guys want to do drugs even more?
Well, I think in the end, it's just black and white. If you want to get high, you're going to figure out how to do it, whether you get a free needle or not. So I don't think you're hurting anybody by giving us a clean syringe. If anything, you're protecting us.
I don't know what it was from. I woke up with my head.
Nah, this was pretty sad. This lady gets interviewed. Obviously, she's been messing around for a long time. But it's one of the things I see here in Philly, people with bruises on their face. And I already know where it's from. They fall sometimes. They hurt themselves. They get robbed. They rob each other. Go ahead.
Before we go into this woman's story, because it does look tragic too, isn't that a double-edged sword that people are getting addicted? They're spending money on their addiction. Yet people are donating money to get food and to get them food and clothes and stuff and like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they should be spending their money on food. We know this.
Yeah, I mean, these people will go out without eating. You understand that, right?
They'll go off without eating. Yeah, but that, again, is that our problems?
Yeah, I mean, the answer is not to ignore them like we're doing here in Philly. Right now, it's picking up. The help is picking up more than before anyway. Because before, I mean, they were doing drugs right in front of the cops. They didn't care.
Yeah.
But
what do you think, Nick?
I think as a society, we have an obligation to care for our weakest members. I don't know exactly what the answer is. I'm all for harm reduction, so I agree with the young gentleman there that giving out needles isn't making the problem worse. Some could argue that by giving out clean needles, you're keeping them alive longer, and that's making the problem worse. I look at them as human beings, and I can't discard people in that way.
Right. I'm the same way. I mean, put yourself in his shoes. Let's say it's not drugs, but you're in need. You will want somebody to help you when you're at your weakest and you're wandering around the streets. And let's say it's not drugs. Let's say something else. You will want somebody to extend their hand and say, "Let me help you," even if you're not, you don't succeed at helping that person. You got to fucking try at the end of the day.
Head on the heat. Yeah.
Really? How long has that been going on for?
About a month. I had like 3 surgeries on it already. Did put a dermal and a skin graft and stuff. I know somebody put something in my milk. Last thing I remember is drinking milk, and next thing I know, hours later, I woke up with my head on the heater. Somebody came through my window and did this.
And what do you think was in your milk?
Could have been, I don't know, Xannies or something. I didn't wake up, from us. But it's all right because it burned down to the bone, so it's been numb ever since,
Yeah.
So it's a blessing.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
That's all right. God will deal with them, you know?
Do you think more people need to be aware about what's happening here in Kensington Avenue and in other streets here in America with this epidemic of drugs going across America?
I think that they need to know what the government is the ones doing this. Like you know what I mean?
Or what the government's not doing. Let's put it that way. All right, let's move on. All right. Let's lighten the mood up a little bit. Yeah, I knew it was going to be kind of dark. Yeah, it's pretty sad. You know what I mean? It's one of
I
those
see
things.
a Mikey Sarone in there. Yeah.
Yeah. You're looking
What's
at my
that?
list.
Hold on. I see something. Go up a second, Angel. Keep on going up.
Where?
Go up.
your
No,
boogie gate?
scroll up. Scroll up. I've spotted something. Scroll up again. Scroll up. Keep on scrolling up. It said the discussion salon. Something with the
Is
discussion salon there.
Did I say something of yours?
did
Probably.
No, it did say something. I've seen it.
I might
I'm
have
sure I've
said
seen
something.
it.
You sure?
It said- there's a title that says the discussion salon.
I don't see it.
Hey, Angel, I warned you about watching that discussion salon, man.
Yeah,
That's
I try to stay away from that setup.
Is it down?
Oh, man.
I'm sure
You don't
it's
want
down.
that in your algorithm. You don't want that
Oh,
in your
hell
algorithm.
no. I don't want that
hell
here.
No, you don't
Hell
want that
no.
in the algorithm. Exactly right, mate. Exactly right.
I'm looking, but I don't really see anything. All right, let's see what this is.
I didn't see it.
Salute everybody. Salute everybody.
All right. This is the one that.
Oh,
all right,
I've
gets
seen
sold
this
off
one.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
that
seen
was
that one already.
I'm sure I've seen it. It said the
Upstairs.
discussion salon.
You sure?
Now you're sounding like what's
Yeah.
his name? Andrew Tate. No, this is the hardest thing. This is the hardest thing. This is the hardest thing. Logan, hear me out. Logan. Andrew Tate. A lot of predators. No, listen to me. A lot of predators were prey at one time.
There you
So
go.
what I'm trying to say
Discussion
is that
salon.
the abuse reverberates.
This is when he had the big
Oh, I
boobs
think
going
what you
on,
saw was
man.
maybe
Holy
one of your
shit.
comments. It could have been. Yeah.
Why does another man have other man's pictures on their computer? That's a very valid question. That's a very valid question. Were they okay? Was everybody okay?
Stalkers, double B's, buttback hookers, just hobies, boobs, melon, double B's, Jessica's memories, you could just.
That's crazy.
Put it to music.
Big breasts, shoulder boulders on your chest.
Stop staring at my boob.
Stalkers, double B's, buttback hookers, just hobies, boobs, melon, double B's, Jessica's memories, you could just big breasts.
All right, let me see if I find that video that Paulie just gave me. All right, see if I find that. Thank you guys for hanging with Angel Newfound Life today. I appreciate it.
That's gonna
That's not the-
me because I'm sure I've seen that.
It's not the usual crowd, but I'd rather have it like this and nice and calm and collected, and we could all have a good time and just laugh a little bit. Because this community, I think, is lacking a little bit of a fun, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Is it Eddie Hall versus the Nafil brothers? Is that the one?
Nefertiti brothers or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. All right. Cool.
Oh yeah, this is good stuff, man.
All right. So this guy's a bodybuilder or some sort or something like that.
World's strongest,
He's the
world's strongest man competitor.
man. Yeah.
And so they is it a bet here or they just he wanted to just fight 2-on-1 or some shit? Is that the story?
So he's gotten involved in like MMA type stuff where he's had like legitimate, fought legitimate guys. And these guys are like the Island Boys. You know the Island Boys, Angel?
Those morons.
Okay, so they're clowns like that. So they started like poking at him and like, yeah, we'll take you on, this and that. And then the video I saw has the press conference where they walk up and they take his energy drink and they knock off his hat during the
it's a whole thing. It's a whole press conference.
Yeah, the whole.
They're just trying to basically. Yeah.
They sell the fight that way. Yeah.
It's basically their version of pull up.
Yeah,
I get you.
The whole thing lasted 15 minutes, so I'm just giving you I just found the shorter version for you. So it's only a couple of minutes, but you'll see the fight, and then you'll piss yourself laughing at these two.
Okay. This isn't a good idea, yo. That guy's a monster. Dude, that guy's a mountain.
Yeah. He's like 360 pounds.
Dude, you would need at least 5 people. 2 is not enough. Oh no! Oh my God! Look at his back.
The size of that guy, dude.
The size of those two compared to him.
Oh! You better run.
There it is. Here we go. There we go.
Oh! That wasn't good. Oh my God! Oh my God! The humanity.
That's it for him. That guy's done. That dude's done. So now he starts beating the shit out of the other guy.
Oh hell no! I will climb out. I'm there by myself. The other guy's knocked out. I'm climbing out. Somebody get me the fuck out of this cage. Oh, he's done.
Oh yeah.
Not the best game plan. Not the best game plan. Oh my God. Why are you flipping for? You just got to do your buddy.
I think he's excited that he lived.
Yeah, well, yeah, Ace is alive.
Okay, Angel, I'm going to put it in the back. I don't know if you can think that this is Eddie Hall lifting 500 kg.
Okay. Oh, there we go. All right.
Yeah, this dude's fucking crazy, man. The stuff he lifts and does.
Yeah, I mean, damn. He does a comedy skits too. You know that?
Oh, I've never seen him do that.
He done comedy skits of a guy called that British guy called Darren. They're pretty funny.
Wow.
I'll
I'm gonna guess he doesn't have a lot of hecklers. I'm gonna think he doesn't have a lot of hecklers, right?
No. He actually owns a God, what's he own? He calls it a tank, but it's not really a tank.
I booted myself.
He owns an Abbott SPG.
Yeah, that I've seen. Yeah.
Hey, Ruiz, Sergeant Ruiz, how you doing, Sergeant Ruiz?
Salute, Sarge. Salute, Sarge.
Hey, Sarge. Yeah, but that's him lifting. I'll put the video of Eddie Hall lifting 500 kg.
Since I fell off, I lost that link, so there's nothing in the private since I fell off.
Hold on.
Can you re-put it?
Yeah, I can put it in again.
My bad. Shout out to Just One Sue and Ruiz. And listen, Bobby Ramos, rest in peace, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I learned about that at the very last minute, man.
So I put it in the back again. That's him lifting the 500 kg, and you'll get the full size of him.
All right, let's check it out. This been fun, man. Let me see. I got two Vicks.
Yeah, drop off the other one.
All right, hold up. Give me a second.
Lift heavy and be kind.
Drop off this one. This one.
Yeah, the top one.
The top one. Okay. How the fuck do I remove you?
I don't know.
Let me see. Okay. Remove from state. All right. Good. All right.
There you go.
Let me.
Oh wait, Just One Sue. Hold on, bro. Just One Sue saying that Bobby didn't pass, that Barn did.
Barnes. Yeah, Barnes used to help the people of Kensington. It wasn't Bobby.
Right. That's the guy I was. That's the guy I was talking about earlier today. But she's saying that other guy, Bobby, that you were talking about, didn't pass.
Oh, thank God. Well, see, I gotta post. I gotta take that down. That was Bobby Ramos. But yeah, that other guy, Barnes, I couldn't remember the name. They told me that he passed away. He used to help the people in Kensington, by the way.
Right. That's the guy that. I heard about that last night.
Yeah, that's a major one here, obviously, because there's not a lot.
Oh, she's saying that Bobby. Hey, bro, Bobby made the post about Barnes, so I think you got it mixed up, man.
Okay, my bad, Just One Sue. I got it wrong. You know me.
Welcome back, Bobby. Well, welcome back.
Bobby. My bad, Bobby. Damn it. He's gonna
Yeah.
hate me. Like, yeah, I ain't pass away, dog.
It's like the second coming. He's risen again.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for that video that.
Yeah, speaking of lift heavy, what happened to that video, bro?
I'm looking for
It's
it right
back
now.
there. It's backstage. I see it like 3 times. Oh no, twice.
Yeah.
I see it twice.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Okay. Just when Sue called you a weirdo.
My bad, Sue. Sue knows me, boy. She calls me a weirdo. Not the first time she calls me a weirdo. All right. Which one you want? The one him lifting 500?
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one. That shows you the size of the man.
If that's not enough to discourage you from wanting to fight him, I don't know.
Oh, this guy's a monster, yo! My God, look at his arms, bro. Jesus.
He calls himself the Beast. That's his nickname.
Oh wow.
That's insane, man.
Damn, he almost passed out. That shit was so damn heavy.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, all the blood rushed to his head,
Well,
and his
yeah.
nose was bleeding, and everything.
Yeah. That's pretty bad.
but
He has another
you
video.
wouldn't-
Let's see what this
Yeah,
is.
you wouldn't like to fight him, would you?
Oh hell no! Fuck that.
Exactly.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today,
Oh, he's Britain. He's
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah.
something rather special,
Yeah.
rather rewarding for myself. I'm taking 2
Oh, welcome back, Carrie. Everything okay?
cool children,
Carrie.
young adults.
Shout out to Carrie. Thank you so much. No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
Carrie,
his
you don't
act-
gotta apologize. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's his artillery. That's not a tank. It's an artillery piece. That's an SPG.
Yeah, well, so he's earned his money doing these type of things, lifting weights and stuff like that. I imagine.
Yeah.
He's got a
He
good
won the
life.
World's Strongest Man competition.
Yeah.
He's literally the World's Strongest Man.
He's making money, but yeah, it's good skill. Good skill to have. Be the strongest man in the world.
Prom. We've got Logan and Hilly. You are looking forward to this? Yeah. What school did you go?
St. Josie.
St. Josie. So you just finished.
Oh, is that his daughter? That's
No,
her
no.
boyfriend. They're going out
No,
her
that's
prom.
not his
Dude, I would
daughter,
not
no.
date her.
Yeah,
No?
this is my dad.
Okay.
Oh, no, you're right there, love. I'm going.
Hopefully, you're just an instant no.
No.
Yeah. No. Just no.
No.
And is this your girlfriend or just a friend?
No, just a friend.
Just a friend. Sorry to ask that question. It was very awkward. So we're going to go to the prom. It's about 3 miles away, something like that, Keel Hall. And what do you reckon everyone else is going to be coming in?
Limos.
Yeah.
Limos, Ferraris. I'll tell you what, I took someone to prom last year, and there was a £2 million Ferrari there, and nobody even looked at it when it turned up in this. So it's going to turn some heads. Right, shall we get you on? Just get going. So I'm going to have to use a ladder for Tilly because she's got high heels on. So climbing up's a bit out of the question. You can sit on the cannon, you can sit in the hull, whatever you want to do, whatever's comfortable.
Right. Time to get them on the tank. I remember my very first time on a tank, and it wasn't too long ago. And it was one of the most exciting days of my life. Like, who'd have thought you'd have a road legal tank, an actual road legal tank going down the road amongst other cars? It is absolutely nuts. Honestly, it's so exciting. And I bet these guys cannot wait. But I've got to say, it is a little bit awkward to get onto.
So this is the only bad thing about these tanks. Is
I got a better one. I got him lifting doing an arm wrestling contest. Let's play that one, and we could probably end it there afterwards.
Okay.
Who would arm wrestle him? You're gonna break your damn arm. I gotta see this one.
I've never seen him arm wrestle.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, but the 500 kg lift thing, is over 1,100 pound lift.
Yeah, it's 1,100. Yeah, 1,102 pounds. So put it in perspective. Like if somebody like that works out, like if you work out, like if you deadlift like 400, like that'll get people's attention, right? If somebody says that I deadlift 400 pounds, like in a regular gym setting, like that's pretty damn good. And he did 1,100, so that's almost 3 times like a good deadlift. Like if you get into the 500 range, like that's almost like elite status for like a regular gym.
I do it all the time, mate. I go down there and pump it up
Well,
all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know. I know. Paul's doing 500 pints. That's different. 500 pints is different.
Yeah, you know what? What I noticed is that I don't know if you guys saw the slap fights. The slap. I think Dana White.
Oh yeah.
These, I don't like to watch it, bro.
I know who Brian.
It's the weirdest sport ever, man. Slapping each other like that.
I know who Brian Shaw is. Brian Shaw's stronger than Eddie Hall.
Oh yeah, he's another one. Yeah, he's another one. Yeah.
But I've seen big men get beat by small men.
Yeah.
Because it's all technique with this. It's not.
It's
not
technique.
So much
it's technique. Yeah.
It's more technique. And you see what I'm talking about.
So Brian Shaw is arm wrestling Eddie Hall.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's Brian Shaw.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And Eddie Hall. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, let's roll this.
Oh my!
Arm Wars. Arm Wars. That's funny.
Very nice. We're probably the same weight now. How heavy are you? Like 320? 320. You look good, mate. That's a lot of fat.
Look at the size of that guy's arm. Holy shit.
Dude, these are monsters, bro. I thought that guy was big. Look at the guy next to him, dog. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that? Are they human? Is that steroids? I don't know.
He eats a lot of chicken.
Does your forearms automatically shrink? So when you do you see those things? Do you see? It's ridiculous.
Look at that. Look at the size of that guy.
I don't know what do you see how you can see like all the veins?
Jesus.
It's a calf muscle. Like this. Look, bring yours up. Yeah. That's relaxed muscle.
Bro, that's the guy that was just lifting and he broke a record. But look at this fucking guy next to him.
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
How you doing, mate? I'm good, man. Hey, you've been coming from your gym. James says you got. Yeah. Right. Is that why you look so skinny? Yeah.
Hey, the next time you hear Mike say what a big guy he is, just think about these guys.
I would agree with that. What, this is like sugar and lard.
Oh, Mike will break their triangle jaws and put them in the chokehold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think judo will work with these fucking guys.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's breaking any collarbones on these dudes, man.
Listen, judo, but it's really about hand to hand, but it's more body to body too. So you can't just wrap these guys the fuck up. You know what I mean? They'll toss you away like fucking nothing.
And look at the other guy in the background. He's swole too.
Come on, by the man.
Yeah. Let me get to the match. I know they're gonna do a lot of talking here. Let me see if I can get to the actual match. Yeah, they're buddy right now, but obviously
they are good friends. They are good friends in real life, mate.
Yeah.
So now we're working on getting in, hooking down, pressing. So just different aspects. Quite interesting. Like the over the top is one element.
It's like, look at that small guy. Look, you know what I mean? Obviously he's there because he's a good arm wrestler. He's not even that big.
Right.
I'm probably bigger than him. You know what I mean? So.
Wrestling is probably another.
He's not small, that guy in the glasses.
Yeah, that's small guy.
Well, yeah, he's not small. But I can tell you that I'm as big. I'm close to as the same size as that guy.
Mastering his legs and then.
Well, maybe not. Maybe 50
Maybe not, mate. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
That guy's like 6'2", like 240. And just like, what small guy?
Yeah, well, in height, I'm not that tall, but from this point of view, he doesn't look that big, right?
No, because you're looking at big guys, but in reality,
well, because he's next to those guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially
It's so ridiculous.
So right, let's get to the arm wrestling. Come on. Let me see.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna do it. What are they doing?
Yeah, they are gonna do it. It's just a lot of.
On a little pole.
All the information you need
a lot
to
of
make the
warming up.
best call for your car. That's the plus in Tires Plus.
All right, there you go.
On each other.
Let's go.
Strap. All right.
Now, what I noticed is sometimes they gotta strap each other up. I seen these people get because the grip, the this one wants it, one the other wants it. It's better just to strap them together and let them go.
Okay, hands together.
Yeah,
Mike's taller. Yeah,
Paul's
like
on the
6'9".
Dude, that's a monster, bro.
Are you getting ready? Go Shield's good, guys. It's business.
Always me. What's going on? Always me. She said Mike is taller.
Mike's taller. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that dude's got all the fucking leverage, man.
It's just a little bit. A little bit with a bit of chili and stuff in there. That's rancid.
Oh,
honestly, it was
that's
bad.
only a
No,
bird.
that was the bird. That was the spice on the bird.
All right, too much talking. Come on, let's get it.
Maybe they don't actually do it.
Pure chili.
No, come on.
Give me push.
I don't know.
You want tighter?
No.
All right,
Here we go.
Put the circulation up to 100. Are you kidding me? Oh god, this. Oh no, that's too tight. Slacking it off, please, ref.
Here you go.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna get you guys.
Oh, hell no. He don't got.
Yeah, it's over.
Dude, it's over.
It's over.
Nice.
I guess it was a good try, but I don't think he was gonna win anyway.
Yeah. There's too much leverage. That guy's too tall and strong.
Yeah, exactly. The leverage, the weight, the size, everything. You know what I mean? He almost touched the floor with his ass trying to get it. Watch. This is the second round, I think.
Counting towards a foul, isn't it? Tucked in the strap. A warning.
Foul on American.
Well, that's the second.
That's a foul.
No. Look how low he gets. Look. That's almost cheating. Are you supposed? Can you actually do that?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you can get low.
Man.
I don't think it's gonna work though.
No.
Good.
Just about to go into it.
What happened there? Nobody got pinned.
Hey, brilliant.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good because you got more arm contact. You got more movement. That's excellent.
Honestly, mate. Honestly, referee and crowd, he's taking the circulation off to my fingers. This is biased referee, and I'm not having it. Loosen that. It's my decision. Loosen that strap, please.
There you go. Stay there. Now relax. Think about where the movement is. Relax, boys. Relax, boys. Look where the angle is.
Close your arm up, right? Yes.
Look at the angle.
Look at the big dude. The big dude's not breathing hard. He's so locked in. He's not panicking. He's like, dude, you can't beat this fucking guy.
That'll do.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Good luck. Well done.
So I just had a little pull with Brian. That's the first time we've been on the table together since our match last December. We're now in the middle of, the end of June. 4 and 4 match
Let's see if they do it again.
at the end of the year.
There.
So I'm
mate. I'm putting another
a little bit of
link,
training,
and
like once or twice a week, and I'm doing trying to interest me. Brian is.
All right, let me see if he wrestles. You got another one? You said?
Well, he's
Yeah,
just
I've got
got that
another. This
strength
is
there.
an American bloke.
All right, let me take a look at that one.
Oh, the arm wrestler.
Yeah.
Copy.
His name
Is
is.
it that one? Who is it?
Jeff Dabe.
Okay. I know Schoolboy, and then there's the one really famous big guy.
So,
I can't think of his name though. I don't think that's him.
So during that time, I have trained for and fought Mariusz Podnoski. So I've been fighting and still am fighting.
Pro-am wrestling.
Oh, this guy. Oh yeah. Yeah, this dude's. What do you see? This guy's arm, Angel. This guy was like a farmer.
9:42.
Yeah.
Call him.
Yeah, this guy's a farmer, and he became an arm wrestler.
This is Jeff Dave.
Yeah.
Stacy. We're gonna call
The size of his
Look at his hands. Look at his hands. Dude.
Oh, dude, Mike says he has big hands. Look at that fucking hand.
Look at this guy. Yeah.
That shit looks like a ham.
This guy arm wrestles. Is this the video where he arm wrestles the guys on the street, Paul?
Oh, look at that fucking guy,
it's just a
bro.
video
Okay.
about him on his sharing his story. But look at the
Yeah, okay, because there's one where he arm wrestles like 40 guys, like one after another. This guy's fucking insane.
This guy's a beast. Yeah, he's insane.
Yeah,
He's
play the
insane.
video. It shows him like baling hay and
His
shit.
ring is 5 inches in circumference. He has 1.5 million followers on social media. He's a pro arm wrestler, and he is joining us here live in studio this morning. Jeff, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. I want to start with this. Let's turn so the camera can see.
Oh my God, that's just fucking nuts, yo. Dude, you imagine he should actually join the slap thing. Oh my God, he slap everybody. Dude, he would knock everybody the fuck out. Oh hell yeah. It wouldn't even
He's
take much.
He's actually one of the kindest guys you will ever get to know.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
One of those gentle giants type. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands and arms.
Yeah, he's just a country boy.
Big arms and hands, and it just kind of stayed the same as I grew up. I also grew up on a farm, so I used to do a lot of farm chores. And
Wait, so like as a baby, you
Yes.
came out and your parents were like, "Oh, he's got really big hands and
Yep.
arms." Okay, how old are you here? 6, 7, 8?
probably about 10, 11.
Oh, okay.
Very handsome. I like
Terrible.
your shirt
Sorry. And do you know why you have such large hands?
I went to a bunch of doctors and they did a bunch of tests, and they never really come up with any conclusions.
Oh, so he was born. See, look at his hands when he was little. You could tell his hands are really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural strength.
I do not have gigantism.
Natural. He's naturally like that. Yeah.
Or elephantitis, and that's kind of the first thing they tested for. Otherwise, they didn't really have any kind of clues.
Look at you as a little
Dude, that's
guy.
crazy, man.
No.
Mikey would say that that's his cousin, and he got his hands from him.
Sure.
Like as a kid,
It's AI, man. It's AI.
Were you embarrassed
It's
about it?
AI.
Did you feel different?
Oh my God! Look at him as a little kid. He looked like a little bodybuilder. Look at him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Imagine going to grade school with a kid like that.
No, I was always that way, so it's never no different for me, you know.
Yeah.
It never bothered me. There's nothing I couldn't do.
Good.
You know?
Well, and you've embraced it to the point where you've decided to go on social media, which I think is cool. And so there's all kinds of people learning about you who had no idea before. Why you decided to do the social media stuff?
It was just from arm wrestling stuff, started just videoing matches and putting them up. It just kind of grew, and so we just kept doing it. My wife likes to video me and gives us something to poke me around to do, and we enjoy it, so it's fun.
Did you ever lose arm wrestling?
Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yes, I am. Well, I'm getting old for the sport. I'll be 61 in June.
Oh, so he's not a good arm wrestler. See, just because he's big like that doesn't mean that he's a good arm wrestler.
Oh my gosh, you don't look 61.
And, a lot of people are pulling in the mid-30s.
61?
30s. And
Yeah.
So,
Can you train to be an arm wrestler? How do you train? To be an
yeah,
arm
you can
wrestler?
train.
Of course you
There's
train.
different techniques. Nowadays with the internet, there's so much to look up. You can find different ways of training.
Yeah.
But you.
Yo, what's happened?
I don't know.
Angel?
I don't know. I think he just froze up, man.
Yeah, did we talk to ourselves now?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, something happened? Oh, no, man. The way things have been going lately, when something like this happens, I get like paranoid right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 2025.
I cannot.
Anytime anything freezes, right away I think something happened.
You could shoot a Minnesota moment.
No, it's my Wi-Fi. It kind of.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're good, man. You're good.
That was
I don't like to be paranoid, but I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta just go with the flow. You know what I mean? I'm relaxed today. Yo, thank you guys for just having a normal freaking live stream and just having a fun just a calm live stream. You know what I mean? With just us laughing and just having some fun, man. I appreciate it.
Are there challenges?
Feels good,
for
man.
having
Feels good.
Such large hands.
The hardest part is
Yeah.
just finding clothes to fit right and gloves.
Gloves.
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
What do you do for gloves? Do you have them custom made?
There's a lady that made me some knitted ones.
Yeah.
Just like chop.
Yeah, of course he's gonna have a problem finding gloves. Look at those fucking hands. Custom made, of course.
Style. And they're really nice. But otherwise, growing up, I just learned not to wear gloves. Put them in your pockets. And
How's
Shit.
texting?
I can do it. I have a flip phone I use.
What?
Still use a flip phone.
Hold on a second. We're just changing the
Hey,
topic
Angel,
of this
put
discussion.
the StreamYard link either on the panel or in the back chat. I want to send it to somebody real quick.
Okay, got you. All right.
I don't know if you want to put it in the. Okay.
You want to put it in the back? I put it in, or you want it in the chat? I don't either way.
It doesn't matter as long as I can copy it. Just put it
a couple
someplace.
years old, but you can still get
Okay.
these.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
got you.
easier to text on this instead of like the iPad.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There's
sure.
a little.
That makes sense.
Even though I got to hit the numbers a couple times, it's just easier.
So you
also,
guys,
also by the stuff I do, I drop it a lot. So
Hey, there
you
you
guys
go.
have a farm.
It's in the back.
yes.
Thank you.
Some
All
of the allure of your social media following is you're doing farm stuff too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what kind of stuff?
We have the mini horses, the little mini ponies,
Mm-hmm.
and then we also have a koi pond. So between the koi pond and the horses, it's just kind of a little variety for
Yo,
everybody.
that guy lives a beautiful life. I bet you he loves his life, bro.
I bet.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, we're showing some.
Did you see
of
a koi
your
pond?
property here? That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, koi pond. Did you see it? Yeah, he had a koi pond.
That Chris Jackson?
Chris Jackson. Oh, well,
Yeah,
I don't know
that guy had like the 50-foot koi pond, man.
Hey,
That's
bring him
fucking
up
Chris
because there's
Jackson.
something wrong with my screen. Bring him up, Vic, because I can't
You know
get
who it
to that
is?
bottom. Yeah, I know. I see him.
You know
but
who
I
it
can't
is?
bring him up. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Oh,
see
it's
him.
you. Okay, hang on. All right.
What's up?
Hello.
What's up? What's up, you bastard? What's going on, bastard?
Hey, you son of a bitch, dick.
He called me son of a bitch. What's going on, brother? How's your Sunday, man?
Good.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's finish this video out, then we can talk a little bit on panel.
Are you more popular for the arm wrestling or for your farm videos? Do you
Flaky
the
Jake.
videos?
It's a little, probably mixed 50-50 about.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We want to.
I guess whatever channel
all these things that we.
Liz was watching got struck, so now she's over here.
Look at the can of Coke.
No, shout out to Liz. Liz always comes by.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Liz.
I just like
Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button.
His hands. Look at the size of that.
Could you? Your hands? They got to be strong.
Now, has he said it that he's married? Has he talked about having a significant other? Because I want to see the woman. I want to see the woman.
I think he has got a partner.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I believe so.
Like they're strong too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna find
you
out in a
crush
second.
that?
We arm wrestle. But
No. Or do
Look
you
at the
work
size
out?
of the can of Coke in his hands.
Just the farm life,
the
which is
farm.
like working out every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do band work.
Look at the fork. It disappears in his hand. The fork.
Just with like the bands. Just more endurance.
Okay.
We're comparing hand sizes, Internet God.
Especially as you get older.
We believe Mike's still bigger hands than this guy.
I might have to step it up a little bit because the young guys are starting to get up.
When you
on
travel,
This might be Mike. Mike may claim that this is him maybe 20 years ago. I don't know. He might say something like
all
that.
of these arm wrestling competitions, are they all?
See, I got you, Liz. I got you.
Yeah.
For a tournament.
Do you run into people that have big arms like this?
But usually they're 400-pound guys, big guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what? Not for nothing, but that channel did me a favor when Vic told me, "Hey, listen, they're live over there." I said, "Well, we're going live now."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I knew it was going to be nice and calm over here. That's why. You know what I mean? So shout out to that.
I'm guessing it's over because we got all the
Look at that.
the flaky Jakes and the Internet God showing up.
That's cool.
I'm just messing
listen,
around.
I appreciate when they even stop by for a second. I appreciate they hit the like button, all that good stuff.
No, I'm just messing around.
I just wanted to have a calm little Sunday. You know what I mean? It's been kind of hectic out there, kind of crazy, but I obviously this channel is monetized now, so I just wanted to test the waters to see what I can do, what I can't do. But I do appreciate.
Oh, he's still going. Good. Wow. That's impressive, man. Any streams these days that last more than 20 or 30 minutes are impressive.
Yeah, why
he's still going.
You know
so. Yeah, it is. That's good. It's awesome, man.
I don't understand why YouTube will just when I get a strike. I had 2 strikes last time in the same month. I still went live. I don't know why. You get to one of
there's something to that, I guess. You know what I mean? But Flaky Jake,
I don't have any strikes. I don't really do lives, and all my content is my own.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can do for Flaky Jake's sake, maybe we can do one Mike Cerrone. Oh, actually, we'll play the one that I played in the beginning. I got that one. I still got that one. That's kind of funny. Where did I put that at? All right, let's see. Okay, here it is.
Hey, Gregory, you suck, dude.
Hey, Vic, you're a bitch.
You got told straight, mate.
This dude is done.
Shout out to King Catharsis. This is his video.
Hey, I'm gonna mute up for a minute. I'll be right back. Gregory hurt my feelings.
I bring mad view.
Yo,
Shut the
fuck up! This guy came up. Who the hell are you, man? I don't even know who the hell you are. He comes up. He goes, I'm Sicilian, just like you. I was like, no, you're. And he showed himself like, dude, no.
It's easier to take Mike when he's edited this way with a little music in the background. It's a little softer in the ears, I guess.
No, and I'm like, no, you're not. You look sick. But I never broke character. I never got upset. I was like, stop doing this. You don't want to release the Mikey. Don't release the Mikey. You don't do it.
Thank you, Novia. Thank you, Novia. I appreciate you.
But he did it. Dude, I made people leave. I'm helping. There's a lot of psychology when it comes to trolling. There's a lot of psychology when it comes to coming to these people. People always talk about
if he wasn't such a moron, he would be funny. Yeah, I mean, obviously, he has some funny things that he does. You see what I'm saying? But if he wasn't such an asshole,
Mike's doing his circle troll again. You take them around and around, and you don't let them go. She's letting the girls hang out.
If he wasn't so delusional, I should say.
What surprises me, mate?
Huh?
Okay, what surprises me? He says he's got a degree. That's what he says. He's got a degree in psychology. Yes.
A minor. A minor.
A minor. It doesn't matter. He's got a degree. He says he's got a degree. Then he's got a degree in criminology. Yeah.
Well, with a minor in that doesn't really mean anything. That's what I learned from Mr. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I do get that. But those are pretty good degrees. They are pretty good.
They're not really hard to get. You know what I mean? A minor.
Yeah. You'd be doing more than cleaning carpets, wouldn't you?
I would think so. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess it depends what you do with it. I guess what you want to do with it. Yeah. Good.
No, I understand that. I mean, I'm working for a degree myself. I am working for a degree myself. If I do anything of that, I'd do something better than I was previously doing. If you get
a lot of people get degrees and don't use them all their lives. They just go to school, they get a degree, and never use it. You know what I mean? They just go. You know what I mean? But in my case,
Angel, he's lying.
Huh? Oh, of course, yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting for his quarterback days at Rutgers.
Oh, dude, it was ridiculous. I broke the guy down. I had the guy flipping out. I completely broke him down. He came catharsis.
Weirdo,
Get
dude.
on attack troll. Just you saw me a few years ago. I was vicious. People are getting more and more.
Ooh, you guys heard the rap that Dr. C did? Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have it.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all heard it. All right, y'all heard it already.
Yeah.
Hey,
I wouldn't say much.
What you been up to, Gregory? What's going on with you, bro?
Not much. Hey, Vic, you forget.
Yo.
I want to ask you on my panel to see how to relax up there with my people. You know, my people.
Me or Mike?
Mike. You know, Gary, Mike would be so embarrassed. He would cry. You know.
Yeah, not long. Not long.
I know. How about
It's gotta be shut up.
Fuck up.
Dude, I see everything. I have people that report back to me.
Yes, people that report to him.
Dude, this dude is done. This dude is done.
Why are you telling me about energy, man?
There you go, man. That's the That was the best one right there, Pot Fry. That's my favorite thing right there. Love it.
I was literally, basically, the chain was taken off. I don't have to, I want to. It's not even like, you know, I'm better than, but I'm better at it than most. I was flirting the thought of leaving for a while. You see what he's bad? Did you see what Brown's bad? He was outmatched, and he didn't know he didn't know me. He doesn't know what I can do. We're going to talk about this another time when you're ready.
In other news,
ridiculous.
Pennsylvania resident.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Oh man. Well, like I said, when you edit it that way, it's a lot funnier when they do it like that. Oh, look at Fakey Jake.
Agreed.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna ask. Hey, what was up with that bowling, Gregory? That was pretty cool. When you showed that on your stream.
Yeah.
What was going on with that? That was just like a group or what?
Yeah.
Thank you,
It's
thank you, Liz.
I'm in a program for the handicapped and disabled. You know, we get.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Let me play this for Liz real quick, guys. I think I had.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, bro. That was good to see everybody out there having a good time, man. I enjoyed that.
I pretend that was my kid in pins. You know.
So we have the rap coming up. I think I had it in the list, but I'm glad she dropped the link because I don't know where the hell I put it. Okay.
Be careful with the rap songs. I get
yeah.
Strike.
What happened?
And then a strike. It says, "Oh, you know, this music be portion banned from the territory." You know.
What did he say? What did he say?
You said to be careful with the rap songs.
Yes, some of them will be banned in some territories.
Oh no, yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
If I hear any, I don't think he says a lot of bad things, does he? I don't remember, but I'll try to pause or get through it the best I can. Shout out to Liz.
And Angel, Port 18 and over.
Closet homosexual.
Oh shit! It's already started bad. Go ahead.
Port 18 and over on the channel.
I don't know what you're saying, bro. What is he saying?
Don't forget to
put 18.
What?
Make your channel 18 and over.
Oh, well, yeah. Depending on the content, I think this will be okay.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes they block you, YouTube. You know.
Yeah, because you're cursing. You just cursed. Yeah, of course.
He's at home with his mom. Carpet cleaner.
He tells me he's giving me advice, but at the same time he's cursing on a monetized channel. That's just.
Well, that's why I told you to put an 18 plus because of what he's gonna say.
Stolen valor, fake multimillionaire, abusing his mom, plays victim, is an alcoholic, abuses, meth and Dr. Chink uses that kung fu to slap Mike's man tits.
By the way, I can't play this whole thing. It's the longest rap ever. I think it's like a 4 or 5 minute rap.
Kick his busted knee is an embarrassment to his kids. His broke has bad breath. Dr. Chink is the hottest new shit in the panel verse. Is certified by VVCW. Dr. Chink gets more pussy and Mike's busted 92. Integra. While Mike finger blasts his anus, Dr. Chink gets famous. Mike Cerrone bows on a jinx, Jeff a gay Satanist. Mike's a fake Roman Catholic.
There it is. Here it comes.
Where's a rosary
Here we go.
Whose beads are made of Xanax.
The beads made
That's fucking great, dude. That's the best one. That's the best troll, dude. That's the
stands for nothing, letting the Satanist burn.
By the way,
Dr. Chin looks like he's ready for that arm wrestling, man. Looks like he's ready to jump in there.
Yeah, for sure. A little secret that probably a lot of people don't know, and I hope you don't mind, Vic. But Vic Ferrari has a little hidden skill. He can rap. I'm gonna see if I can get him to actually do his rap on stage. Dude, listen, you got it good. He's actually good at it. He's actually really good at it. But I gotta kind of, don't worry about it. I'll get him to rap one of these days.
One of these days, man. One of these days.
I've heard some of his stuff. Obviously, he sent me a lot of stuff.
Angel, I did.
A lot of us got some hidden talents. Go ahead.
Yeah. I did hear that Vic was backing singer for Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got
Absolutely.
big butts, and I can't not lie. Other than
Right.
Dr. Chink eats mad pussy. Mike barely graduated from middle school. Dr. Chink is in his doctorates, giving Mike Cerrone a lobotomy with reverse psychology. Mike running from Dr. Chink and Chink running Mike Cerrone a panel. Cerrone kissing ass potatoes with nowhere to go except to his mom's, who he claims is dead. But he keeps her in the closet while she's not being fed. Mike's a fake fed, not even a mall.
Dude, this AI music is just freaking crazy. You know what I mean? You prompt a whole bunch of stuff, whatever you want on the song. I've been using AI to just make the videos. It's kind of a lazy way of making videos and stuff. I'd rather just go through the whole process. But sometimes I cut corners and I just use the AI.
What I do with my scripts, I use AI I give all the information that I want. I go through like 10 or 12 different types of information, and I give it to all AI and ask ChatGPT to make me the script for my videos.
And they sound great, by the way. You choose the voice and everything. Do you choose the voiceover or do they do it?
No, that's me. That's my own voice.
That's you? Oh shit! Okay, that's you. I thought it was somebody else. Okay.
Yeah, I did have AI voices. I sent it to my producer, and he done AI voices, but then I changed it a couple of videos ago, and I said I want to use my real voice.
Yeah, I like it better when it's in your voice, bro. I like it better when you do it, honestly.
For sure, I think it's better when you do it. For sure. Yeah.
So yeah, that now is my real
His own
voice.
life is a failure. He got dentures and is a transsexual, confused homosexual that likes minis, too broke to get bottom surgery. So he tucks his dick and balls while no one calls. He get a grinder profile. He's such a loser. Not even dudes want to fuck him.
Jesus Christ.
He's a fairy with no teeth for the tooth fairy. Makes his friends choose his acquaintance whenever Dr. Chick breaks his spirit. And he calls it quits. All he does is sit on the couch as a grouch. The whole room knows when he drops his junk. He smells like a skunk puking all over his carpet. So dirty Mike's a furry. Same old story. Dr. Chink destroyed Mike. Now he's buried. Mike Cerrone scared of Dr. Chink.
All right, doesn't even there. Dr. Chink is scared. Mike Cerrone scared of Dr. Chink.
Hey,
Shout out to Dr. C. You got a rap song?
You know?
Go ahead.
What?
Let's hear it.
Hey, Vic is a piece of shit. Vic is a liar. He supposed to go live last year. Piece of shit he is. Doesn't know what he's doing. He fucking suck ass.
I don't know if that's considered even music, bro. I don't know what the hell was that.
18 plus, baby. Hey, so what's on the agenda for you, Gregory? What you said? Maybe you're gonna go live later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go live. You know.
Okay.
Good stuff. Go live. Absolutely,
Yeah,
man.
because I'm tired how the people treat each other. You know, stop people each other. You know, I hate that. You know.
You got to do your own thing. You don't worry about what other people are doing. You know what I mean? Do what you want, when you want, and how you want. You see what I'm saying? Don't worry about the other people. You know. That's why you have your own channel, because we all have our own channels. Because why? We can do whatever we want. So don't worry about other people. That's my point, I guess.
I hate when they fight each other. I hate that.
Yeah, but stop watching it. Stop watching.
I like everybody.
It has nothing to do with you. You're not involved.
I like everybody.
I get it, but there's nothing you can do when other people are arguing.
I know that. I know.
All right. So,
I know, Angel. I know.
if you do, you get into the middle of fights in real life? Do you try to stop people? No. Well, unless it's like family or something like that. But no. So don't interfere. Don't let it affect you. Move on and do what you want, bro. At the end of the day.
Oh yeah. Hopefully, I've got a new video coming out tomorrow. Today.
Oh, good
tomorrow.
stuff. All right. Yeah. Hey, drop your link so I can.
You got a new channel too, right, Paul?
Oh yeah, that's right. He does.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Ghost Stories.
Ghost Stories.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Look out for that, guys.
Hey, Gregory. Earlier we were talking with Paul. We were talking about dark fantasies. You got anything to add to that topic?
Don't ask him. Why are you asking him?
No, why are you asking? You're a proper bar steward, aren't you, mate?
I had to hit you with a bone.
What?
Don't ask him questions about dark anything.
What comes in my go around? Vic, okay.
Oh, he's got it in for you today, Vic.
Uh-huh. You wait
Uh-oh.
to come in my channel.
But-
You watch.
But let me thank my brother Vic Ferrari for joining me here up here today. It was we had to actually really think about it. We actually talked a couple of times during the week, and I'm glad that we're back. You know what I mean? Well, listen, it's probably a little small crowd, but it'll build within time. You know what I mean? I think it's a necessary kind of. We needed to interrupt that bad. I don't want to say spirit, but that bad energy that's out there. So it might have been a little boring or whatever, but anything to not watch the other stuff, you know what I mean? Because I know it's affecting people. Who's backstage now? I can't even see. Is that EB3? I don't know what's wrong with my... It is?
It is.
I can't even bring him up. I don't know what's wrong with my screen, Vic. I can't bring people up. Want to bring
You want to bring him up, or it's up to you? Or are you? Yeah,
we'll bring him up. Bring him up
Okay.
real quick. Go ahead. I can't grab him, but maybe you can grab him.
Okay. Yeah, I got him.
Hey, EB3.
What's going on?
Going on, bro? Long time no see, man.
Just saw you were live, and I thought I'd come along and say hello.
Yeah, you came just in time. I was about to end, but how you been doing, man?
I'm all right, man. You're just about to end. Oh, no worries.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Hi.
I've spoken to you before, haven't I, mate?
Who's speaking to me?
That's
Me,
Paul.
Paul.
Probably Paul. Where you from?
From the south, mate.
Yeah, I'm a Midlander, mate.
I can guess that by the accent, mate.
So there's all right, stop right there. So there's an accent there because the same country but different. You know what I mean? Different part of town.
Let me put it to you. You can travel 30 minutes in anywhere in Britain, and you'll come across a different accent.
Oh, really?
In any direction, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, I would have to live there. I don't know. So maybe if you're a country Britain, the accent changes, and you're a city Britain is a different accent.
Different regions.
Different regions, yeah. Because here, if you live in a country, you're gonna have a country type of even here in Pennsylvania. So yeah, I can see that.
You can tell the difference. Sorry, mate.
That's right. The cities in the Midland too. It's just that you're right. There are like countrysides like Devonshire and stuff like that, and Gloucestershire that have different types of country accents. But like Brummie's like a city accent, like London is.
Yeah. So you'll have different accents. You'll have the London accent. It'll be like more like, "All right, geezer, how's it going?" And if you go to like Dorset, they'll be talking about the big girl in the pint of Fosters.
The pint of what? I like that. The pint. Gotta get a pint.
It's just a different way. We all speak English, but again, it's especially as Liz says, Yorkshire accents. You know, you go to Yorkshire and you got different types of Yorkshire accents.
So how's the Yorker sound? What is funny about the
Yorkshire accent? Would be down around corner there, lad.
Ah, I see. Like it sounds like Benny Hill or something like that.
No, Benny Hill was London.
Oh, okay, I see.
I
Yeah,
think.
he had a funny accent.
I think is he London? London or West Country?
Yeah, there's a couple Britain comedians that I actually love, man. Off the top of my head, I can't remember his name now, but there's a great comedian out of Britain.
Peter.
I like Jimmy Carr.
Ricky Gervais. I bet it's Ricky Gervais. Do you like Ricky Gervais?
Yeah, that's him. Gervais. Whatever.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
Gervais Gervais is only 20 miles from where I am.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think he's hilarious, bro. I think he does the Oscars, doesn't he? Or the Emmys or something like that?
Yeah, he doesn't do them anymore now.
Yeah, I think he got
So do you guys
Yeah.
So is there certain parts, say, of England or Great Britain or what have you, that you guys would have trouble communicating with because of the accents, or you're able to shoot it all kind of?
Yeah, like Devonshire.
Yeah. And if you go to
Hi,
Hampshire,
Gregory.
they've got a Hampshire accent. If you go to Wales, even there's a
Yeah,
Welsh accent.
Cornwall even have their own like kind of
Yeah.
hidden language within the hidden English
They
language.
do. Yep, they have their own type of Celtic language. And if you go to Glasgow, they've got Glaswegian.
Yeah.
And if you go to Edinburgh, you've got the Edinburgh slang. It's all slang. And if you go to Liverpool,
Right.
they speak Scouse. If you go to Manchester, they speak Mancunian.
Let me ask you this:
Right.
Where did the English language originate from? The English
Is Germanic and French.
And Latin.
Yeah.
Latin? Does it come from Latin or?
Yeah,
it
English
comes-
is a hybrid Latin tongue. There's obviously all of Europe was conquered pretty much by Rome, and all Romans spoke Latin,
apart
I
from
see.
Scotland.
I see.
Yeah,
Scotland
about-
was never
That-
conquered
it
by
still
Rome.
doesn't answer my question. So English is part Latin and German, something like that. You said, right?
It's a hybrid,
Hybrid.
Latin tongue. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, but I heard somebody say that it came from Britain, the English language.
But
if you
it's a hybrid Latin tongue, but all its influence. It's got influences of all like European languages, obviously
I
like
see.
Vikings,
Yep.
Germanic, and etc. etc. Like
And-
The Germans were a big part of the Roman Empire. You see,
They were,
Yeah.
and they were the big part of the nomadic tribes coming through Europe.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you
And
guys
if
have
you
so
go,
much history. I know the
Yeah.
United States is fascinating, but I obviously I live here, but I find you guys' history really, really fascinating.
well, if you go to parts of Ireland, they speak Gaelic or their own type of Irish language. And if you go to Scotland, they speak Scottish Gaelic. If you go
Some
to
people-
Wales, they'll speak
people-
Welsh
yeah.
Gaelic.
some people
And
believe
like-
the Irish are the true Scots as well.
Is
The Irish are the true Scots.
no, they're not. No, they're the only people that could swim. They wanted to get away from Ireland.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Now I have.
I'm not saying it. I'm not
What-
saying it's true. I'm saying some people believe the true Scots came from Ireland. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, they
what's-
did. Part of the Scottish did come from Ireland.
What's the war between the Protestants and what's that about? You know what I mean? If I can ask.
Okay, about religion and power, basically.
yeah, the IRA and that.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's
you
that
talk-
about?
The
Basically,
IRA, okay.
well, from my understanding, in a nutshell, briefly, the Northern Ireland signed a deal with the United Kingdom, King of England, or at the original conception. Even Wales had a king originally, and Northern Ireland was going to get sold off with the Republic of Ireland to Europe, but that would have broken the deal that they originally made, hundreds of years ago or thousands of years ago, with the original King of England. Basically,
No, that's false.
Northern Ireland, well, in my opinion, Northern Ireland wanted to remain part of the United Kingdom, and they still are part of the United Kingdom. They didn't want to get sold off with the rest of Europe, like the Republic of Ireland has been sold off.
You're talking about recently. So what you're talking about, Angel, is past. So what happened was Britain obviously gained control of Ireland. Henry VIII was the first English king to sit on the Irish throne.
Mm.
Then you're talking about the Tudors. Then you're talking about Elizabeth I. Then you've got to talk about the Stuarts, James I, or James I of England, James VI of Scotland. He was a very Protestant king, even though his mother was Catholic. So he put a lot of settlers. He put a lot of plantations into Ireland, and he created plantations with their Protestant plantations. So this vested and carried on, and the Protestants became the stronger, the richer people, because obviously they were the more dominant. I'm not going to say more dominant more dominant thing, but they were the more dominant because they had the power of the throne behind them.
Yeah.
This got away with a lot of Catholics.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
Just a caveat to that, like when the last King of Ireland and the last King of Wales, etc., bent the knee to the King of England, they still had lords of the manor and stuff. It wasn't just like a complete takeover and whatnot. Their previous kings and noblemen become lords, distinguished members of the hierarchy. They weren't
the last king of Wales was Wales was annexed into the English Empire by Edward I.
Yes, correct. That's why it is officially the law of England and Wales. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So, but with Ireland, no Irish king bent the knee to the thing. It was the Tudors took the Irish throne. The Henry VIII took the Irish thing. Then it was passed on from the divine right of kings and all that.
When you look at the semantics, sure, but all I'm saying is it's not. You know, when the last kings are taken over or bend the knee, they become noblemen still. Their family bloodline still become lords and distinguished people within the realm. It's not like
what people do forget is royal families married into each other. So Irish royal families married to English.
Yes, that's another way of taking over the tribe. Exactly.
Yeah, Scottish, English royal family married into the Scottish royal family. But with Ireland, because England became a Protestant nation after Henry VIII, they had the power of the throne behind them. So Protestants took they had these things with James Stewart. They created this thing. It just all stems from there. What you're talking about is the Troubles. So let's talk about the Troubles. So in the 1950s and 60s, Protestants in Northern, because you got to talk about the Irish Civil War. Northern Ireland was created from the Irish Civil War the Irish War of Independence. It saved a lot of Irish lives at the point.
Hold up for a second. I think you have a question here. Flaky Jake says, wasn't the last true Prince of Wales grandson of Llewellyn?
Llewellyn the Great.
Yeah.
Okay, probably. I'm not too sure about the Welsh royal family because they died out ages ago, basically.
Yeah.
But the actual Welsh royal family, again, was the Tudors. The Tudors took the English throne.
But yeah, I'll answer that question. It was almost certainly, like Paul just said, married into it. The late Queen of England, so Elizabeth, was a direct descendant of Robert the Bruce and Mary Queen of Scots. Like she was the Queen of Scotland, for example. Yeah, not only was she the proclaimed Queen of England, she was also a direct descendant from the hardcore kings of Scotland.
Yeah, well, we had Parfry. Parfry is a descendant of King Brian Boru.
Yeah, King Brian Boru. My name's So, because Elizabeth I,
the House of Herman, is that Herman Munster? Herman Munster?
I don't know. Sure, sounds like
they had to go into the royal lineage. The reason why it's again it's a bit complicated, but I'll simplify it as best as I can. With James Stewart.
Wow, Liz knows about this stuff. Hello? You guys hear me?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I was deleted. I was muted then.
No, I didn't I don't know. It just
everybody was muted. Everybody was muted.
I think it was the Wi-Fi just left for a couple seconds.
Okay, so I'll just simplify it. The Stuart dynasty created the whole situation we are in now.
Yeah, but then my question is, does that war still continue? The Protestants between the Catholics or whatever?
It's not exactly. It's not.
It's intellectual. It's more. It's not physical. It's intellectual war now.
I mean,
there is war. There's always war, but it's more intellectual.
Yeah, but I don't say you guys, but they were bombing each other for years. You know what I mean?
That was called the Troubles. That's the difference.
Yeah.
This all created the Troubles. The Troubles were in the 50s and 60s, and there was a Protestant
and 80s. And a bit of the 80s.
Yeah. No, that's where it started. I'm talking about how it started. 50s and 60s.
Liz, I love everything the royals. I'm into that. I'm really into the royals and stuff like that. Yeah.
So the Troubles started when the Protestants were rioting against the Catholics, and the British Army was sent out to protect the Catholics. Unfortunately, politics got in the way, and they ended up supporting the Protestants, and this created a thing called the Troubles. This is when I've got to be careful on how I say this. It's got when the PIRA, which is the Provisional Irish Republican Army, not the ones back in the 1920s, not the ones in the 1916s to early 1920s. So they ended up creating a bombing campaign, ended up the British Army creating a lot of mess in Ireland too. There was a lot of bad things have the British Army done. There's a lot of bad things the terrorists had done too. It ended up in one big vile mess.
there's a new IRA now that's breaking off from the old school, and the old school are trying to keep their thumb on top of them and trying to regulate them somewhat.
Is that the new IRA?
Yeah, man, they're just like Zoomers basically that have been,
they
don't know anything.
So basically, there's no. I guess the final question is: there's no peace in sight. There's no resolution.
There's always resolution. There was a resolution with a Good Friday. The resolution was made in a Good Friday agreement.
Rather than refresh and come back, man. Peace, man. I'll see you all next time. Yeah.
All right, AB3. Take care.
The resolution was created in the new Friday agreement.
Yeah, because I was hoping someday that would stop, because I would watch the news and see these people bombing each other. I'm like, dude, they're from the same, basically the same people. It's it's really weird. It's like infighting, like civil wars, sort of. You know what I mean?
It was just a horrific phase of existence for anybody. Nobody wants this to come back. Nobody in their right mind wants this to come back.
Oh,
but
hell no.
There are people out there who actually want it and actually believe that it should happen.
Wow, that's a shame.
On both sides. On both sides.
Yeah.
Both sides. Normal people just don't want it to happen again, but there are a few that
war
do
benefits. Obviously, war benefits some people. They line their pockets and stuff like that.
It wasn't a conventional war there. It wasn't a conventional war.
No, it wasn't a typical war. Of course not. It was different. It's a lot of bombing. A lot of that's what I saw. People just kind of bombing each other.
They had pubs. They had pubs in England that were blown up.
Yeah, I mean churches. I saw churches get blown up too.
Blakey asked a good point. Does Northern Ireland have a voice in Parliament? Every country has a voice in Parliament now. Northern Ireland has got its own. Northern Ireland has got its own assembly. It's called the Northern Irish Assembly, and it's at Stormont. Wales has got its own assembly, and I can't remember where the Welsh Assemblies is, but Scotland is the only country in the Union that's got its own parliament.
Interesting
which is the
stuff,
Scottish
Paul.
Parliament that is in Edinburgh.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you here, bro. You can explain that stuff to me, because I've been fascinated with it. I think even before Princess died, I think I got more fascinated, even more, when she died and all that. And I watch a lot of movies, documentaries about the British Empire to all that stuff. But it does fascinate me. But I want to thank you, Paul. Tune into Paul's channel, guys. Go take a look at his stuff. Hit the like button over there. Hit the like button here. I think Paul obviously brings a different type of flavor to this community, and I think we should support him. But I want to thank him. I want to thank Big Ferrari, Flaky Jake, EB3 in the chat. Carrie T, she's a superstar in the chat today. To all the Philippine community, to the Indian community, namaste. Namaste on this beautiful Sunday. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate every one of you guys for stopping by. I really do.
Hold on, I'll go to my channel for
go ahead.
Bob.
Take care, Paul. It's good seeing you as always, my friend.
Yeah, take care, mate. It's always good to see you too, mate. Even though you have told me about naked stuff with Macy's.
Yeah, it was good, man. It's good to be on the panel with your Indian friend earlier too, and then first time I've been up with EB3. So, right on, man. Good job, brother.
I hope that picks up. I want people from other communities to come and feel comfortable enough to come on panel and discuss where they're from and all that kind of stuff. I think it's a new type of flavor. If anything, that's what I'm aiming for. If anything, hopefully it'll work. If not, we kind of just pivot. We keep pivoting until we get it, bro.
No, you had some great guests, and Gregory. All right, brother. I'll see you later.
That's Gregory.
See you later, man. All right, guys.
Peace.
All right, be safe out there.
right, peace, peeps. Take care, everyone. Have a great week, guys. Hopefully, I see you sometimes in the week. Stay tuned. I do drop some premieres once in a while, so stay tuned for that. And thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. Peace.